When it comes to your internet, you shouldn't have to talk to a robot or someone halfway across the globe. At CPWS, you don't. We live and work right here in Columbia, providing local support you can trust and service that's built into the heart of our community. Right now, it's never been easier to make the switch. New customers can get CPWS internet for just $50 a month. Experience the difference of local service and blazing fast speeds. Call us today, 931-375-7777.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday, with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half-off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
Stan McNabb Chevrolet, serving Columbia and the surrounding area since 1980. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is family-owned and does their best to make you feel like you're a part of the family. Commitment to customer service is the highest priority. Whatever your vehicle needs are, from sales to service, Stan McNabb is here to help. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is a dealership that cares about this community. Visit us online and get started today. Stan McNabb Chevrolet, where excellence and community converge.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
There we go. We're back now. Welcome in. It is the Front Porch Sports Network Game Day Show powered by CPWS Internet. What a great trial and error. This show sometimes gets messy at best.
Yeah, folks.
I'm Chris Yao, joined by Landon Seacrest, and welcome in to the Front Porch Sports Network.
We've been here the whole time, folks. We just talked to Ethan Richardson and Coach Pierce, but apparently you did not hear for things that we can't control, I guess. But we got good talks. Me and Chris can go over what they kind of talked about ahead of this rivalry matchup.
Yeah, let's talk about it as 2 unit schools, Culleoka and Santa Fe. Because of that, they are quasi-rivals. I believe they are in the same district, and that is how, these 2 schools in every sport are always competing for that championship level.
Yeah.
Because that's that is the standard for both teams, both schools. And Ethan Richardson will be on the bump tonight for the Warriors, as Coach Clint Pierce was telling us. And again, unit schools are K through 12.
Yes, all-encompassing, as some would say. And it's an interesting dynamic. Richie explained in the interview that he's been in Culleoka, the school system, the unit school system, for his entire schooling career. So it's pretty cool to advance through that. And then now he's obviously a veteran on the team, and he's seen the other guys grow up. I mean, he mentioned Ashton Rupert, Wyatt Damastis, some of those other guys on the team that are younger than him, in some cases younger than him, and he's seen them grow up, played with them in middle school as well. So he's super excited, and Coach Pierce also said he's probably one of the leading hitters for the team as well, and he leads off. So that's pretty interesting, Chris.
Yeah, that's kind of what you get at these unit schools. You've got 3 or 4, sometimes 9 or 10 athletes who play multiple sports and, are the kind of the athletes of the school. They all have to play everything because there's so few of them.
That is a extremely good point. I mean, and we kind of touched on that as well. I asked Coach Pierce, I said, do you encourage the players to play multiple sports? And it was kind of like, they have to, but he was like, yes, of course I do. And he mentioned that he's the biggest fan of the basketball team. Obviously had a senior, has a son on the team now as well. So I'm sure that is heavily encouraged. And he said, of course, it works for conditioning.
Which, it's funny. When cross country, we started a cross country team at my school when I was in 10th grade. And our basketball coach basically said, if you don't play football, you have to run cross country, period. Because, that's just free conditioning. Now, the bad part about that is, of course, if you don't have Saturdays free.
Yeah, that is a little bit of a –
That's a problem for cross country, folks. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, cross country is run primarily on Saturdays, particularly the big races, Jesse Owens Classic down in Alabama and all of the big ones around here as well. But, conditioning is always a great byproduct of playing multiple sports, so you got to love that. Let's talk a little bit, Landon, about what has gone on over the weekend and what we've got coming up here in Murray County sports. Softball action over the weekend on Saturday. Columbia Central 14-1 winners over Spring Hill. Santa Fe fell to Grace Franklin 17-1. In boys soccer, Tullahoma blanks Mount Pleasant 9-0, but it's Tullahoma.
Yeah,
so,
Tullahoma's good at everything.
Yeah,
pretty well rounded.
Particularly at boys soccer. Baseball action on Monday. Battle Creek 7-2 winners over Fairview. It was Montgomery Central 8, Spring Hill 3, Hampshire. Big 10-1 win over Mount Pleasant.
And speaking of that, Chris, I said we were going to get to that a little bit later in the show.
Yeah, but nobody heard you.
Yeah, you're exactly right. So I will reiterate.
I heard you.
Yeah, we were mentioning in our first segment that apparently nobody heard about the first 10 minutes of this show. Nobody heard, but nonetheless, I was saying the Front Porch Sports Network team was down in Mount Pleasant yesterday for the Mount Pleasant Culleoka soccer match, while Hampshire and Mount Pleasant baseball were playing. So the soccer game ended with Culleoka winning 3-2. I stepped over to the baseball diamond and caught some of the action. And Dalen Sims was on the mound for the Hampshire Hawks, and they drove in, I believe it was 5 or 6 runs in a closing inning and ended up winning 10-1. So the Hampshire Hawks have my cosign for authenticity. As far as I'm concerned, in the inning and a half that I watched, they're pretty dadgum good.
You will have watched all 3 unit schools in 2 days.
So
congratulations.
Do I get an award for that, folks?
I'll tell you, and you should. Hampshire, for all of its successes in basketball several years back, they've been a pretty good baseball program over the last several years.
And also speaking of Hampshire, Dalen Sims and Eli Stevens both signed with Jackson State Community College. They will be Green Jays next year. So congratulations to those two on Hampshire. Like I said, folks, be on the lookout for Hampshire baseball.
There you go. Culleoka defeated Santa Fe yesterday 15-2. They're looking to match that performance tonight.
You would hope.
I bet that 2 will be matched or better with Ethan Richardson on the bump. I got a feeling.
I agree. I agree. I believe in Richie.
In softball action, Cornersville 7, Culleoka 4, and you mentioned that boys soccer match that is available on demand on the Front Porch Sports Network. Is 3-2 Culleoka.
Yeah. The second ever
winners.
Soccer broadcast on the Front Porch Sports Network is what I've heard. Do you know of any other soccer broadcast?
I will tell you that the girls' soccer programs are getting jealous. They posted some comments and said, "Hey, will you be out there next year?" And yes,
yes,
we will hit some girls' soccer next year.
This is a new initiative.
Listen, you have to understand that we're still having our issues and struggling.
Yes, we are.
So,
referencing the first 10 minutes of this show. But yeah, it's a process.
Which leads me to say that apparently our producer or third member is not listening to us on the radio.
Correct.
He would have let us know.
That is also true. So yeah, we are getting through this.
We got to get on some folks' behind. Today's action in baseball. Of course, Santa Fe, Culleoka, Battle Creek, and Fairview over at Fairview to finish off that 2-game set in region play. Mount Pleasant at Hampshire in region play. Montgomery Central at Spring Hill. That's at 6:30 tonight. Softball action, Fairview's at Battle Creek. Culleoka is hosting Richland right now as we speak, just across the way here, and I don't. Can you see a scoreboard?
I cannot.
Okay,
out the window of this press box.
That's all right. Spring Hill's at Montgomery Central. That first pitch was at 5, as well as Columbia Central at Page. Boys soccer action on the pitch. Culleoka soccer back in action just across the way.
Yeah, right off Valley Creek. Yeah.
There are 30,000 cars in this parking lot, and if you're planning to come to the games today, everybody's playing at the same time, and everybody drove 2 cars. So no parking spots here in Culleoka as they host East Hickman. Tullahoma is at Battle Creek. Spring Hill at home against Battleground Academy. Warren County is hosting Columbia Central, and in girls flag football, the Lady Lions are up in Brentwood. They'll play at 7 p.m.
So this should be the very first real test for the Columbia Central Lady Lions. Obviously, the Wilco teams are a little bit more established playing flag. So I would say this is probably a good litmus test, see where you stand. Obviously don't want to wish any blowout losses or anything like that, but I'm just saying if that happens, they'll at least see, okay, this is how far we have to go.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what is going to go on the rest of this week, because there's a lot.
Yes, there is.
Because it is the week before spring break, and everybody's trying to get their last few games in before they either head off to
Panama
City or Gulf Shores, or if they're playing in tournaments.
Or the really bougie ones take a spring break trip to Europe.
Like Columbia Academy is down in Gulf Shores playing in the tournament.
Of course they are.
They'll play Hayden, Alabama tomorrow, which is about 20 minutes from where I grew up. I actually went to school with a lot of kids from Hayden because it was so close by.
Very close.
So, yeah. But softball action Wednesday. Battle Creek is at Santa Fe. Columbia Central is at Tullahoma. Richland is at Mount Pleasant in boys soccer. Baseball action on Thursday. Mount Pleasant's at Collinwood. Hampshire is at Cornersville. Battle Creek goes to Page. And Columbia Central and Spring Hill at noon on Thursday because it is a teacher work day, so there's no school.
That is true. And Friday's Good Friday, obviously. So.
Perhaps, that game will be broadcast on the Front Porch Sports Network because I assume that Clayton Harris will be there.
You would hope. One can hope.
Depends on when he's heading down south himself. Huh?
Yeah, one can hope. One can hope as well.
But softball action, Battle Creek's hosting Montgomery Central. Spring Hill's at Fairview, and Richland is at Mount Pleasant on Thursday. And then boys soccer action, Columbia Central's at Coffee County. And that's going to do it for your scores and schedules from across Murray County here on the Front Porch Sports Network Game Day Show. What is first pitch tonight? Is it 6 o'clock?
6.
Okay,
or maybe whenever this game is.
Well, yeah, I mean, they'll have to
if you're watching on the screen, folks, this is not our game. This is the middle school game.
Yeah, we're not just ignoring what's happening on the field. We are ignoring what's happening on the field, mainly because we could not tell you who any of these kids are. We don't have any roosters. We don't have a scorecard. We don't know anything.
We will have that for the varsity game.
We will have that for the varsity game, which
yes.
the first pitch is scheduled for 6 p.m.
Yes.
Got him. That's close. Umpire forgot that he gets paid for strikes and outs.
Hey, when we were at the Mid-State Classic, one of the umpires came over to the plate. He said, "We're just here to call balls, strikes, and homes, and we're getting out of here."
And get out of here. And then Columbia Central decided to play the third graders and didn't get out on time. So.
Oh, yeah. That was just an interesting experience of the Mid-State Classic a couple of weeks ago.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Tennessee came in and they left Columbia with a win, but apparently
it was a game
they left their mojo there.
Yeah, it was a game for maybe the first couple innings there, and then Tennessee, of course, coming in, and they were undefeated at the time. But, yeah. Definitely super excited to be down here in Culleoka, though. We're trying to hit all the spots as the play's made at second, I believe. Isn't that, Yao?
It was. He dropped the fly ball out in right field, but the secondary play to get him at second base on the run makes their 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th.
Who are they? They're playing Hampshire, right?
Hampshire
Correct.
is leading this 8-0.
Hampshire Middle School, folks.
And yes, and Culleoka down to its final out here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. So, yeah, first pitch coming up right after this. I'm sure they'll reline the field, and then after that you'll have Drake and Landon on the call.
Yes.
So let's take a quick break, Landon, and when we come back, more Murray County Public Schools to talk about.
Yeah, of course. There's always more to talk about.
So stick around here on the Front Porch Sports Network, powered by CPWS Internet. We'll be right back after this.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We are here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to your helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'll be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Welcome back into the Front Porch Sports Network Game Day Show. Chris Yao alongside Landon Seacrest here on a beautiful day for baseball. So beautiful. I've been outside all day today, Landon, and I can tell you it was rough. My shirt as red as some of the dirt you see out here on the field. I was outside at Joseph Brown Elementary showing off some of the CPWS equipment. Trucks and dump trucks and backhoes,
which is
and
great.
Buckets, and
I remember that when I was a little kid.
We were fortunate enough there was actually a security light on a pole close by, so the kids got to see us climb a pole. It was cool. Crazy. So a lot of fun, but it was real hot. The sun was out. My face is burnt, and I was not prepared. So that's okay.
That is okay.
It's because it's a beautiful day for baseball. And as you can see, if you are watching the stream on YouTube or Facebook on the Front Porch Sports Network, Culleoka and Santa Fe players are warming up on the field. We've got dirt being dragged.
Give it up for the grounds crew. You're going to hear me clapping on the broadcast.
The grounds crew, a.k.a. coaching staff.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you got to.
Listen, at these unit schools, everybody does everything.
You got to. You got to shout them out.
I mean, the guy who sells hot dogs is also the guy running the scoreboard, and it's
it's very interesting.
He's walking around with his hot dogs and the Daktronics, just getting it going. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun here tonight for another edition of Game of the Week.
Yeah. So this is, how many Game of the Weeks have we done? The first one was at Columbia Central.
7? This is 6 or 7. I can't remember.
Was that a force? 6, 7?
Oh, no.
But, okay, so we did Columbia Central and the softball team.
Yep.
It was a dual game day. That was our first one.
Right. It was Columbia Central.
We did the flag football. Did we do flag football twice?
I mean, we did, but technically we did not do, although we tried to do the Mid-State Classic.
That is true. Internet did not allow us to do it out there.
That did not work.
Yeah, at least in the morning time it didn't allow us. So we've done 3, 1 baseball and softball, then 2 flag football, then we did the soccer. I did the soccer.
And then this one.
This is 5. Spring Sports Game of the Week number 5. A little bit different than the game day model we have in the fall with football, and that is by design. But, yeah, this is super exciting. As we said and mentioned kind of at the top of this game day show, this is like not the first time we've been down to Culleoka, obviously, but the first time we've really covered to the extent these unit schools, being able to give them some exposure, being able to broadcast Hampshire's games and Santa Fe's games in a variety of different sports. I think that's kind of a first-of-a-kind thing, at least for the Front Porch Sports Network. So those are some cool things that we're trying to do. I think if you guys can stand to listen to myself and Chris Yao for these game day shows, I think we're going to be in business.
It's fun to highlight these coaches and players from spring sports because it's just it has not been traditionally it is sort of overlooked. Folks are looking forward to vacation, into school, etc. But it's really good anytime you get a chance to highlight kids, and that's what we want to do here at Front Porch Sports. Landon, what have we got coming up this week? I see the schedule here says that tomorrow you'll be at that Santa Fe Battle Creek softball game.
Yes, that's the plan.
And on Friday we'll have Loretto and Columbia Central on alumni night for the Hall of Fame game.
Yes, it's supposed to be a very big event. Obviously, we know what Loretto comes with on the baseball diamond. So no slouch of a contest for Columbia, but definitely should be good scenes. I mean, it's Loretto, so I would assume they would be pretty solid.
I've heard their baseball program is not bad.
Yeah, I think they'll be pretty.
I think they do okay.
I think they'll be pretty decent. But I think these scenes around that alumni night, obviously our Murray County Public Schools athletic director Chris Pointer is an alumni of the Columbia Central baseball program. I would bet, if I was a betting man, that he's going to be there along with some other notable alumni. Obviously, Coach Devin Simler is an alum. He's the coach of the Columbia Central Lions. So that's going to be a great event on Friday. Then, folks, we've got a huge April. I mean, it's going to be busy, and we're going to be off and running. I mean, we're going to try and cover softball, baseball, soccer, flag football once again, folks. So, I mean, it's going to be action-packed. Battle Creek, I'm going to tease that we're going to be coming your way with the game day crew as well. And we're going to try and hit everybody at least once coming to broadcast your game, as I said. We're going to try, if our schedule allows and there are no conflicts and our staff allows. That is a huge part as well.
Staffing is a major deal.
So definitely we're going to try our best to cover everybody and the main sports at least once. At least once.
Glasses and a phone that have been found.
Wow. The press box here has become a lost and found for 2 pair of glasses. I don't even know what are the odds that 2 people lose a pair of glasses at a Culleoka. This is just gonna be fun. Look, we're just gonna enjoy the yeah. Well, let's make it work. Columbia Central trailing Page right now on the softball diamond 5-1. That is the only local score.
I think our intern Carter McDonald should be on tap up there, not broadcasting, but he is our contact for anything spectacular that does happen for Columbia Central Lady Lion softball. Shout out Carter McDonald. He's been helping us out on the broadcast, so shout out to him definitely.
Now, Landon, we've talked about on the bump for Culleoka tonight will be Richie. I'll be curious to see if the senior is able to limit this Santa Fe offense to those 2 runs or fewer that we mentioned earlier, trying to match that performance. I'll tell you, Santa Fe got a couple kids that look like baseball players out here.
I mean, they do. But, I mean, going back to Richie, I mean, the guy speaks so seriously and eloquently. You could tell he was focused and locked in, and we were, an hour before first pitch at the time that we spoke with him and Coach Pierce. But the guy was locked in, so I'm expecting a great performance from Richie on the bump tonight. Obviously, a dual sport athlete plays basketball as well, along with some other guys that play other sports here at Culleoka. I see Bob Holt out there throwing with that left hand. out in left field is the Culleoka Warriors warm up. So this should be an interesting one, Yao.
Should be indeed. Let's see. I was trying to see if I could find a roster for Santa Fe, and just there we go. Couple of dual sport athletes on that one as well.
Yeah, definitely. I see Carson
Atkinson, which is obviously, his dad was the girls basketball coach here for a time. Now he's coaching girls over at Santa Fe, and it's always, I'm telling you, the what I love about the unit schools is the continuity. If you know one, if you know one name from a sport, you're just going to know it for a while. But yeah, a lot of fun. Again, first pitch was scheduled for 6 o'clock. That's not going to happen.
It is 6:01, so we're late.
So, although I fully expect it to be sooner rather than later. So, let's go ahead and get your prediction.
I'm going to say Culleoka handles business. I'm going to try my best to stay unbiased in this. Obviously, announcers usually don't make picks, but I'm going to say Culleoka handles business. Obviously, coming out, winning 15-2 in the first half of this series in the first game. Definitely going to have some momentum, and you have the second game on your home turf. So I think it's going to be advantageous to Culleoka in that scenario. But, I mean, it's a rivalry, so you got to think that Santa Fe is going to come out and not want to take no for an answer, especially after coming out like that, not in the best way that they wanted to. So they're going to come with a little bit of edge, I think.
Yeah, I definitely think Culleoka gets the win tonight as well. And as we know, I'm pretty good at picking games here recently. So
and go ahead and segue that one in. Chris Yao is the leader of our Front Porch Sports Network bracket challenge, folks.
For now.
So he's definitely got a toot his own horn. Folks, tell Chris, tell the folks about who you have winning the Natty and where you stand in the bracket.
Right now, sitting at 98.7 percentile in the country, 381,000th-ish in the country in bracket picking. I picked 3 of the 4, Final Four. Vanderbilt should have beaten Nebraska. Had they beaten Nebraska, I don't think there's any question they would have been in the Final Four.
Tyler Tanner, oh my goodness.
And just couldn't quite get there. But 3 of the 4, thank you to UConn. As I have to tell you the story. So I'm watching the game. I won't tell you where I'm. I have to tell you where I'm watching because the story's not funny if I don't. I'm driving. So I've got the game just kind of on. My buddy's in the passenger seat, so he wanted to see it. So we've got it on Paramount Plus, right? Dude hits the shot, okay? I go nuts because I know that I just got my second or third team to the Final Four.
Right, yeah, you're
third of 4.
Straight jubilation.
And I knew that Lou had picked Duke to win it.
Shout out Lou Maddox.
So that was a double whammy for me. I was like, all right, I'm going to be in first place because
full disclosure, I picked Duke too.
So I'm fired up. I go, oh my gosh! And when I did, my hand hits my phone, which is on the little dash mount.
The dash mount, yeah.
It falls into the floor. My windshield wipers go.
Oh no!
It was an absolute disaster.
Oh, God.
But it was such a moment, and March moments like that, and I just thought, man, that was a lot of fun. And one of those shots, you'll remember what you were doing.
I mean,
when it happened.
It was just, it was just amazing. I think the March Madness tournament has been really satisfying. We got a full weekend, obviously, with the tournaments and Easter and the national championships on Sunday and Monday. So it's going to be full weekend of basketball. I correctly picked the women's Final Four in my bracket and my little friend group, which is a little bit easier. So
the women's Final Four is the easiest bracket
I'm just saying, to pick. I am a winner. I won an intramural championship for winning the bracket challenge while I was in college at Belmont. So I always have to mention that. But, yeah, it's always really interesting. And Yao might win our bracket challenge for Front Porch Sports Network.
The only thing that can derail me is if Illinois wins and Arizona wins. If Illinois and Arizona play in the championship, I would lose to, I think, Lou.
Dun, dun, dun. It might be Lou, and it might be the host of the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour.
So Arizona has to win the national championship for him. I don't know who ESPN fan 7,000 numbers.
This is why I said when people enter, as folks, this game is about to start momentarily. I promise. We're not going to keep ranting about March Madness, but in the meantime, folks, I promise that this. I gave the disclaimer to use your real name when we put the bracket challenge out, and we've got people with AI-generated names in the group, so we don't know who's winning.
Yeah. So
besides Yao,
if Illinois wins and and Michigan, if Illinois beats Michigan, I win.
Yeah.
If Illinois beats Arizona, Lou would win, and if Arizona wins it all, then whoever wins the tiebreaker between ESPN Fan 523984195 and Drake. Would be the champion, and I would be way down the list. So, if Michigan, UConn, or Illinois win, I'm probably going to end up on the top here. So, looking forward to watching those and rooting for UConn and Michigan.
Yeah,
so.
definitely.
Landon? It's about that time.
It's time for the Chris Yao send-off and the Drake Q introduction, folks.
There you go.
No, I'm just kidding. If you're familiar with the Front Porch Sports Network, you should know who both of those people already are. But we will re-intro ourselves as the first pitch is thrown in this one. We'll be back with that on the other side of these breaks.
Thank you for listening to the Front Porch Sports Network Game Day Show powered by CPWS Internet. Once again, CPWS Internet, brand new subscribers, $50 a month for 1 gig internet. You cannot beat it, folks. Give us a call, 9313-757777, and tell them the fine folks at the Front Porch Sports Network sent you. See you next week. Well, not next week. Week after next.
Cats take on your Culleoka Warriors. After a meeting at the plate, we will have your starting lineups. The starting lineup for the visiting team, the Santa Fe Wildcats, listed in their batting orders. Starting on the mound today, number 6, Carson Atkinson. Starting in center field, number 14, Sawyer Titus. Starting at first base, number 3, Ben Gillum. Starting in right field, number 34, J.J. Globig. Starting at third base, number 28, Mason Odom. Your starting catcher today, number 1, Drake Jones. Starting in left field, number 7, Dylan McClain. Designated hitter today, number 8, Luke Montgomery. Starting shortstop, number 15, Payne Harrison. And starting in second base, number 4, Joey Borja. And now your Culleoka Warriors starting lineup, taking the mound today, starting pitcher number 30, Ethan Richardson. And in left field, number 27, Mac Putnam. Designated hitter for today, number 11, Ethan Levitt. Your starting shortstop, number 12, Colton Butler. Starting behind the plate, catching today, number 3, Colton Williamson. Starting at first base, number 59, Mason Pierce. Starting in center field, number 54, Connor Williams. And in right field today, number 35, Hudson Williams. Starting at second base, number 77, Ashton Rubert. And starting at third base, number 7, Wyatt Mastis. And now, family, friends, please rise, join the boys, direct your attention to deep center field as we honor our country with the playing of the national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Culleoka Unit School for some high school baseball in the midweek. An all-Murray County Public Schools matchup here between the Culleoka Unit School Warriors and the visiting Santa Fe Wildcats. If you're listening on 101.7 WKOM, thank you for tuning in. Try not to divert off the road as we give you some live high school baseball action here. I'm Landon Sechrist alongside Drake Pugh here at Culleoka for the second time in this week, Drake. We covered some softball, Culleoka a little bit earlier, and now we're back for baseball.
Yes, we are. We're back, and we are ready to watch these guys go at it. And, you know, Culleoka and Santa Fe are big rivals. They always have been.
Yeah, I mean, they have no choice but to be, as we talked about a little bit on our pregame show with myself and Chris Yao, talking about the unit school dynamic. And Yao told us that the unit school dynamic in Tennessee is very interesting because Murray County has 3 of the 5 unit schools in the entire state. So that is very, very interesting. And we've got 2 of them right here facing off, folks. We got 2 of them right here. We got Ethan Richardson on the bump for the boys in white this evening. The home team, Culleoka, and Carson Atkinson will lead off for the visiting Santa Fe Wildcats. Atkinson also plays basketball. Remember calling that name a lot. Teammates with the great T.C. Brady.
Good old T.C. Brady.
Richardson's first pitch is a little bit outside. 1-0 count. Richardson said he hopes to throw a whole bunch of strikes and hopes they swing at him on the Santa Fe side. I know he's extremely locked in for this one. He was. I could see the look in his eyes. Even count at 1.
That one smacked the glove.
Atkinson does take a swing on that one. It's foul, as we were protected by the wonderful press box here. I could reach out and grab that if there were no press box and no fence in front of me.
We don't get to be in a press box a whole lot, Landon. This is nice.
Yes, thank you, Culleoka Unit School. Atkinson pops that one up. Looks like it's going, and it's out of here.
Wow.
Carson Atkinson sends that one near John Finney Road, folks. That one's out of here. Let's relook at that one.
Hey, that's where... Yeah, look at him go. Looks like we didn't get the ball landing, but we sure got him running.
Atkinson goes yard just a couple pitches into this game. Shout out Carson Atkinson, and the Cats are up 1-0 early.
That was, wow, that was a great hit. Great hit.
Sawyer Titus.
Sawyer Titus at the plate, left-handed batter for the Santa Fe Wildcats, with a lot of energy here early.
Yeah, no kidding. 0-1 count.
Atkinson, I mean, that was just a slug right there. He just beamed that one in the right field. As this one's hit by Titus, it'll bounce at second base, and he'll make it to first. 1 on base for the Wildcats after that. I mean, I'm still trying to collect myself because Atkinson just already hit a home run, Drake. He just already hit a home run.
Yeah,
I mean, we were 3-4 pitches into the game.
And then it just happened.
So
quick, y'all. Quick.
Very, very quick. Anything can happen. And Drake Pugh's got a special message when we have a scenario in this game that he loves to say during our baseball and softball broadcast, folks. We're going to save that one for when it comes.
We'll save that.
1 on base here, Ben Gillum at the plate. 2-0 count. Richardson on the bump, as we mentioned earlier. Richie, as he's known down here, folks, may be referred to as both tonight. .30 count. .31. 1 on first. Count in his favor. Gillum has it. And that one will be a walk. 2 on base now for the Santa Fe Cats, with another coming on deck here. Mr. Globig, number 34.
JJ Globig.
With a nice bat. It's multicolored. It's got a little orange, yellow, and black in it. My eyes are failing me, so I can't see the brand from quite this far, but it's very nice. First pitch is a strike for Richie.
I thought that was a ball for me.
That's why you're in the broadcast booth and not in the pads
exactly.
behind the plate.
Exactly. But I have seen some poor calls in my.
Came around on that one. Did glow big. 0-2 hole for him. Richie's checking at second base. Throws the pitch. Globig hits that one back towards the parking lot. Parking lot a little bit further away than some of the other baseball fields that we go to, Drake. So
having a far truck is a small price to pay instead of getting your windshield busted out. Because I know you and I have had times we've worried about going home with busted windshields.
Well, I was worried about it last night down in
Mount Pleasant.
They were playing Hampshire, and I was like, you know, I'm a little concerned.
What does I always say? Hit the deck.
1-2 count. Richie and Globig battling it out. Globig takes a duck past that one. 2-2 even. Fouls that one back. Does Globig.
Let's get some Harlem Globetrotter action going up in here, y'all. Let's get it going, boys. Everybody's getting warmed up.
I think the proper reference there would be the Savannah Bananas, Drake. The
Savannah Bananas.
The Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. That's what the people want to see. That one's a little high and outside. We'll make it a full count for Richie. Yeah, the Savannah Bananas do a lot of exotic things out there on the diamond.
Or we think back to Babe Ruth, the late, great Babe Ruth. There we go.
Globig hits that one nearly in the gap. And it's not snagged by the right fielder. One's going to come home, possibly 2. He's going to hold at second and third as the right fielder for Culleoka. A little shaken up there, not able to grab that one. Deep. Nearly thought that one was going to go over the fence, too. Hits the
I know.
fence.
That was a great hit.
Santa Fe's up 2-0 here as they're going to have a little talk at the mound. Coach Pierce and Richie and the boys in white.
They just needed some time. Santa Fe just needed some warm-up here. They just needed some warm-up and build up to be able to hit a hit like that.
Well, I don't want to put it this early into the broadcast, but I am going to say it already. And we have to mention T.C. Brady if we're talking about Santa Fe.
Oh, boy.
And T.C. Brady just outright said, and I think this goes for the mentality of Santa Fe every time they play Culleoka, we're better than Culleoka. So I'm sure that the baseball guys think that, too. I'm just going to
probably do. Is TC here tonight? You seen him?
I am not sure. I'm sure he'd let us know if he is here, though.
Oh, yeah. He'd be in here in the press box with us.
Shout out T.C. Brady.
Shout out T.C. Brady. Yeah, well, we love him. We love him. How can you not?
Wildcats up 2-0 here with Mason Odom at the plate. Runners on 2 and 3.
Both in scoring position.
That one was swung on. That's what Richie wants. He wants them to swing on those.
So he can strike them out.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Even count it. 1 here. One, 2 hole.
They still got 0 outs.
And 2 in scoring position, as you mentioned. Carson Atkinson with a boomer early. A couple pitches into this game.
Not a scenario that Culleoka wants to see.
Definitely not to start off, especially on their home field. But definitely responding to adversity is a part of the game. And that's why you have a veteran like Richie on the bump.
Yep, struck out.
He'll sit Odom down right there, and that's how you get back in a positive circumstance right there.
Every time he says Drake, I think he's talking to me.
The same namesake. Drake Jones is at the plate, number 1, numero uno, for the Cats from Santa Fe.
From one Drake to another, you got this, man.
Strike 1.
I love the different ways that umpires announce strikes because they all do it a different way, each guy.
Yeah, some of them get a little bit extra, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I can imagine the fans definitely would just like the calls to be made just straightforwardly.
Just strike one,
without
strike
the
two.
semantics.
Yeah, because you hear a lot of hooves.
Even count at one. Pops that one up, does Jones. Will be sealed in right field. Routinely, one will run home, and looks like he's going to make it.
Yep, he did.
Coming back in is Gillum. 3-0 for the Santa Fe Cats. Now, I know Drake is related to some Gillums. Drake, do you know about this one?
I don't know a Ben Gillum. We probably are related, though.
Mr. McLean, number 7. Up next for the Cats in gray this evening. Fires that one back towards the press box. And like I said, thankful for the fence and the windows.
Almost hits my girlfriend who's here in the press box with us in the face.
Absolutely.
Shout out to my girlfriend, Michael Sherelle Knox, who is joining us tonight. She's a big baseball fan, so she is having fun.
That was a great pitch by Richie right there. Swung on. And an 0-2 hole for McLean. Runner on second as the one on third just came in. Culleoka get out of this situation with only 3 runs conceded. Definitely a good scenario. Definitely don't want to make it worse. That goes without saying.
Got to stop the bleeding while you can.
Don't want to be Captain Obvious on here. I just want to try and broadcast the game. But that definitely is a scenario.
Hit the deck. Yeah, definitely want to stop the bleeding here and see if Culleoka can get some runs in. That's it.
He sits that one down, does Richie. And we're going to end the top half of this first inning with the visiting Santa Fe Wildcats up 3-0 with the host Warriors up at bat next right after this.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
And welcome back here to Culleoka Unit School, the visiting Santa Fe Wildcats up 3-0 after the top of the first. The man who started it off just a couple pitches into this game, Carson Atkinson, is on the bump for the Wildcats. Hoping to pitch a shutout here, you can imagine, especially after he started it off with a huge slug. I said all the way to John Finney. It was out of the park, folks, and he's going to pitch towards the other pitcher, Ethan Richardson, who's the lead off for the Culleoka Warriors here. Interesting
John
scenario.
Finney, that's a good ways away. That's
Yes,
the other side of Culleoka.
First pitch is a strike for Atkinson. Yeah, I was trying to think of the closest road, but the furthest road that popped in my mind, and that was the first one. I was going to say Damascus Road, but I'll save that for Mr. Wyatt.
Yeah.
As Richie hits one, it's gobbled by the third baseman. He'll get on base with the orange cap. Ethan Richardson will skate to first.
There he goes. There he goes. That was great run in there, and, unfortunate ball tossing, but it happens.
Just an error right there. Mac Putnam is up.
I think they called it Putnam out there, but it's Putnam, isn't it?
Got a nice pink bat. I love it.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about baseball is them having their custom-colored bats.
And custom-colored caps if you're Ethan Richardson.
Yep. Well, Ethan Richardson is the king around here.
Showing a little bunt there. Richie's going to try and be the king of steals, and he slides to second safely.
Wow. Looky there.
Excellent play by Richie right there to get to second, advancing his way through the bases.
Looky there.
Mr. Putnam at the plate. Got pink blatting gloves as well as a pink arm sleeve as well. Showed a little bunt there. Richie's going to slide to third. He's going to walk in.
He's locking in here. He wants to get them on top.
I mean, he just casually walked to third base right there. That was impressive, Richie.
It was impressive. Hey, guy knows what he's doing.
Atkinson got the count 2-0 here. Make it 2-1. Atkinson has already impressed me. Hit a home run. I was already impressed by his basketball ability because he's a great basketball player. But wow, I'm already impressed baseball-wise for the first time seeing him.
I am too.
That one's fouled back here.
Yeah, if we didn't have his net, we'd have a bunch of holes in this building.
Or no camera.
Or no camera. That hasn't happened to us yet. Lord willing, it won't happen.
Yeah, we're going to stay behind the net if we can at all possible.
Yeah.
2-2 even count for Atkinson and Putnam. Putnam.
He strikes out.
Chases that one. I was a little confused on the call there. I thought they were going to give it to him, but they didn't. He did chase that one a little bit. Strikeout for Atkinson. Mr. Lovett at the plate. I love that walk-up song by Mr. Lovett. That was, I believe, Overnight Celebrity by Kanye West and Twista, and I like that.
Well, he's trying to do the same thing here.
0-1 count for Lovett.
He wants to be an overnight celebrity in Culleoka baseball.
Yes, that you can do. Especially if you come out with a dub versus Santa Fe.
Uh-huh. Be a huge flex if they did it.
Outside pitch by Atkinson. 1-1 even count.
You know, I want to give a shout-out real quick to Cully's Market, one of our sponsors. We're in Culleoka, so why not? You know, we love those guys over at Cully's Market, and we're thankful for their support.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Swing and miss.
Obviously a community staple, as Drake mentioned. Definitely a lot of people know what it is. They're familiar. People from Columbia are familiar in surrounding areas.
My mom used to go hang out there with her friends in high school.
Yeah?
Yeah. When she grew up here in Cully.
Atkinson sends that one down the middle. 2 Ks in a row for Atkinson.
Richie's still on third base, waiting to run it in.
He's sitting pretty.
He is.
With the sunset beaming off his orange noggin right now.
With his matching orange glove. It's like Michael Jackson with the one glove.
Colton Butler up to bat for the Warriors. Got a decent crowd here. There was a softball game going on as well. So a lot of people, and there's a soccer game to my knowledge as well.
Yes, so there is.
There's a packed parking lot, and everyone in the city is here.
Facilities are loaded.
2-0 is the count. And, you know, it's so cool to ride down to Culleoka. I always love the scenic drive. I always take the Mooresville Pike away to just go through the valleys and all that to get down here. It's so beautiful.
It is beautiful. For me, it's very nostalgic, you know, with having my family be from here and coming here as a child. It's just, you know, it brings back a lot of great memories and memories of family members that are no longer with us.
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome.
2-1 for Atkinson and Butler.
Oh, wow.
Butler swings on that one. It's going to bounce.
Hit the deck.
Over the dugout of Santa Fe. 2-2.
Culleoka's not in a good spot here. They're back against the wall.
2 outs on the board. Runner in scoring position. Definitely don't want to leave him stranded.
No, you got to bring him home.
outside. We'll make it a full count. You know what I just thought of, Drake, as I was thinking about Richie's orange cap? What? The Culleoka Cantaloupes, of course.
Yep.
The Cantaloupes are orange. Butler strikes that one, and that's going to be snagged by the center fielder. Great snag right there.
That was a great. Let's watch that again really quick, see if we got it. Yeah, here's the hit right here.
Excellent snag. Looked like it was potentially going to sail out, but the center fielder.
Here he comes running for it, and that's where he catches it right there.
The center fielder gets up under it, and we're going to end the first inning with the same score. Santa Fe in the lead, 3-0 over the host Culleoka Warriors. This is the Front Porch Sports Network Game of the Week. We'll be right back with inning number 2.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We are here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
Welcome back here to the Front Porch Sports Network Game of the Week between Culleoka and Santa Fe on the baseball diamond. Inning number 2 is underway. Reintroducing the stakes here. Richardson on the bump for Culleoka, trying to hold it down as they're facing their arch nemesis, Drake Pugh, the Santa Fe Wildcats in this one.
Yep. Unfortunately, Culleoka was not able to get any runs in. They were close, though, at the very end.
Yeah, they were very close. They got Montgomery at the plate now. Santa Fe does. They're dressed in gray on this evening. 3-1 is the count.
Oh,
Montgomery slices that one right over Richie's head, bounces off the mound. He'll make it to first.
There we go.
Run it out. Does Montgomery. Payne Harrison up for the Santa Fe Wildcats. And since we're broadcasting Santa Fe, I always love to start the discussion of the pronunciation of Santa Fe. I've never met anyone that's actually called it Santa Fe.
I have.
Tennessee, but that just makes me cringe saying that.
I have. You know, I've met a few folks, but it's always somebody that's not from here.
Yeah.
It's people from the Midwest or Yankees from up north.
Santa Fe, Tennessee. It doesn't even sound right.
No, it doesn't, because, you know, Santa Fe, New Mexico sounds right. But that's Santa Fe, New Mexico.
And also, as Harrison shows bunt there, looks like Montgomery's going to take 2 and go back. As I was saying, I believe the historical spelling of Santa Fe was Santifee. So it was one word, so it was kind of like Santa Fe.
Santa Fe. Santa Fe.
I think that's a part of the pronunciation currently. So just a little history lesson if you folks didn't know that.
You know, it used to be a railroad town at one time. The tracks are no longer there, but it was, you know, it was a railroad town way back when.
1-2 count. Richie pitching some strikes here, which is what he wants to see. As Drake P would say, that's what we like to see.
That's what we like to see, folks. Oh,
That
wow.
one's hit down and goes over the third baseman, hits him, actually.
Oh, is he all right?
As a runner is going to go to first, another will advance to second.
Wow.
Didn't literally hit him. It bounced and hit him, and he wasn't able to secure
Let's see that again real quick. Well, you kind of get the tail end of it right there.
Down. Now, back at the leadoff, the man, Carson Atkinson, hit a homer a couple pitches into this game.
See if you can do it again. You can do it once, you can do it again.
Pitcher on pitcher here. Not going to swing at that one. A little bit low.
Yeah. Carson up to bat. Here goes the pitch. Low once again.
1-1 is the count. Caught the bottom half of the batter's box.
Pitch.
Atkinson with a strong swing there, but foul.
Just moved it over. If you just straighten it up just a little, that would have been gone.
Or if he hits it like the first one that went a little bit in the right field, that homer. I think Atkinson's in business. Very aggressive 1-2 count here, though. Not going to take a slice on that one.
Also, there's someone special here tonight. Coach Reichman Norman is here. Let's see her.
Miss Tricia is
here. She
here.
is. She's right outside our press box, just watching the game.
Not going to take a bite on that one either.
No.
It will be a full count for Mr. Atkinson. Got runners on first and second, and we're looming on Drake Pugh's favorite scenario.
Yes, we are.
Baseball and softball game, folks.
Let's see if he can make it happen. And he walks.
Atkinson's going to take a stroll all the way to the Ticetown marker and stop at first base.
Good old Ticetown.
The bases are loaded, folks, for Santa Fe.
Coming to the plate, number 14, Sawyer.
All right, Landon, you want me to say my favorite scenario? Here we go.
Here we go, Drake.
If he can hit this right, let's get us a grand slam, folks.
Yeah, the Grand Slam lobbyist, Drake Pugh, folks.
Daniel Drake Pugh, the official Grand Slam lobbyist.
Sawyer Titus trying to make that happen for Drake.
Well, that wasn't a good first start to it.
Doesn't come around on that first one, though. 1-0 count. Bases are loaded, folks. They are loaded. No outs on the board for Santa Fe either.
It's a good scenario for Santa Fe, but not a good scenario for Culleoka.
Not at all. Great pitch right there by Richie. 2-1 count to get a little bit of it back in his favor.
Yep.
Titus trying to take a little bite on it.
That was definitely
had to back out of the way there.
Almost whacked him.
3-1.
Something I've noticed, usually after the third ball, the pitcher starts throwing strikes in. Something I've noticed.
His back against the wall, Drake.
Yep. He knows his back's against the wall.
Titus will take a swing on that one. It'll be a foul. Now, definitely what you don't want to do here is give a run on walks.
No.
You definitely don't want to do that.
We saw a lot of that. Carter McDonald and I saw a lot of that at Battle Creek the other night. That was last Friday. I think there was like 5 or 6 run-ins with just walks. It was crazy.
Well, that's what happens when you have a good hitting team, and that's what Santa Fe at least looks like in this game.
And
walks
there it
out of
is.
the way there. Titus will take a stroll to first, and Santa Fe will get another run on the board on walks.
Still with bases loaded.
Montgomery comes home. Run number 4 for Santa Fe. 4-0 is the lead. Bases remain loaded as Mr. Gillum's at the plate. Coach Pierce is having a little conversation with his pitcher and the squad. He definitely said on our game day show that they don't have a lot of numbers. They only have 12 guys, but he expects, you know, all the batters and everyone to contribute, everybody that plays. Obviously, that goes without saying, but it's definitely a cool, tight-knit environment. That's what Richie was referencing. These guys see a lot of each other. Obviously, they're in a unit school, and they've been in school with each other a lot, and they play other sports as well. So this team, definitely close-knit, definitely has faced adversity before. This is some early adversity for the Culleoka side. Gillum is up.
for Santa Fe. 0-1 count. One.
Here's some trash talking.
Bases are loaded. Remaining 1-2 count.
Still 0 outs for Santa Fe. Yeah, this is a good scenario for them. They just got to hit the ball.
It's a very good scenario. That one's fouled into the direction of the parking lot, not quite the parking lot.
Hit the deck, folks.
My car remained safe.
I sure hope so, Landon. I sure hope so. We don't need that junk happening tonight.
Richie gets Gillen to scrape that one out for the first out of this inning. Santa Fe up 4-0. Just got to run in on walks. Mr. Globig back up to bat. As I mentioned, he's got a great bat. It's got a little fade action on it, yellow to orange to black at the top. Looks like he's got a nice hot rod paint job. Globig puts it over Richie's glove, tosses for the double play, potentially does not get it. As one more run will come in for Santa Fe, 5-0. Richie couldn't get his left paw on that one. Bounced a little bit, tried to go 2 for the out at second. Did not get it. Bases remain loaded. Odom up with those bases in his favor. 1 out on the board. Now this is a little bit of danger for Culleoka. And I would say if Mr. T.C. Brady was watching this, one of our favorites, he's got to be pleased with his schoolmates handling business so far in this one, Drake.
They're doing good. They're already up 5-0 in the top of the second inning. There's still a lot of game left to play.
Yeah, yes, there is. Takes a swing on that one.
But it looks like they're wanting to end it early tonight. They're wanting to send everybody home early. They're just like, let's take care of this and go home. But I hope our Culleoka Warriors can show some fight.
Great pitch there by Richie. Will even the count at 2-2. 1 out on the board, bases loaded.
Still want that Grand Slam, Lander.
The Grand Slam lobbyist.
I still have yet to see one this season. I haven't been in a game when they've done one. I know it's happened, but full count.
Richie's pitch is outside.
Here goes the pitch.
It swung on and fouled up.
Hit the deck. If it just been a little bit over. That's usually the case.
Yes, it is. Very hit or miss. No pun intended.
I guess
Richie's pitch is down the line, and that'll be a strikeout for out number 2.
Wow.
Great to get out of that by Richardson.
Yeah, I know Culleoka is ready to get out of this half of the inning.
Yeah. I would definitely presume so.
They want to stop the bleeding.
Number 1, Drake Jones.
And with the same namesake, Mr. Drake Jones, back at the plate, numero 1 for La Santa Fe.
La Santa Fe. I like that. Pitch.
Low. 1-0.
Oh.
That one's hit down the marker.
Uh-oh.
Bobbled by the shortstop. 1 run will come in. They potentially had the double on the line there if it's fielded by the shortstop.
Their bases are still loaded.
It's not, but it's 6-0 after that run came in for Santa Fe.
Wow.
Mr. McLean up at bat with the bases remaining loaded. It's just like a carousel here.
It is. I mean, they've been loaded for the majority of the inning. Just swing and miss.
Scrapes that one off the dirt. 0-1 count.
Uh-oh, they're stopping something.
Just Santa Fe's coach calling a little time there.
He wants this grand slam like I do. I just want to see it happen.
Just a conversation with the batter here.
I'd like to see both teams score grand slams. Really.
The grand slam lobbyist.
I'm not a betting man, and y'all know this from our past broadcasts. But Drake Colley does need to do a grand slam magic 8-ball pick.
It looks like we got a pinch runner in for Santa Fe there. That was the brief stoppage. Mr. Dylan McLean up at bat. Strikes that one directly to the shortstop, going to 2 for the double. And, excuse me, not the double. They will close out the inning as there were 2 outs already on the board. Great way to get out of the top half of the inning if you're Culleoka there with the bases loaded, and a great hit and effort right there by McLean. But we're going to head to the bottom half of this with Culleoka still trailing in this one in the Front Porch Sports Network Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
Welcome back here to Culleoka Unit School. We are here for the FPSN Game of the Week. In the bottom half of the second inning here, Colton Williamson leading off in this particular moment for the Culleoka side. Atkinson pitching a great game so far. Started off this one with a homer. The Santa Fe Wildcats. Couple pitches into this game. Swung on and fouled back. We'll make it a 1-2 count. And folks, this, I believe, is our first baseball broadcast outside of Battle Creek and Columbia of the season. So this is a great moment. What better game to do as Atkinson strikes out Williamson right there. Yeah, it's definitely cool to be down here in Culleoka, Columbia Central, and Battle Creek. Been getting the brunt of the coverage so far, but that will definitely change as we come around to different spots, especially on the baseball side and the softball side. Definitely going to cover, at least try to get every school at least once before the spring season ends.
Absolutely. We're very blessed to be able to cover 7 schools. I mean, just 7 great schools.
Yeah, and for those that are listeners as well, definitely know that we are trying. We definitely try our best to give everyone their spotlight. We are, of course, never trying to intentionally not give anyone limelight or anything like that. But we do the best that we can with the gear and the circumstances that we currently have at the Front Porch Sports Network, and that is what we're doing.
And as things progress, folks, you never know. We may have more.
Yeah, definitely. 3-0 count here for Pierce. 3-1. But yeah, we are hoping to cover the other baseball teams that we have not covered yet. Hampshire, going to try and come to you, have you. Mount Pleasant, going to try and have you. Battle Creek, you've already been featured. Spring Hill will be featured later this week as they play Columbia. And obviously we're doing Culleoka and Santa Fe right now. So we'll get the carousel going for the softball teams as well as we are able. Full count here. Pierce.
Oh, wow.
Fires that one into center field.
It's caught.
And it will be sealed by that center fielder for out number 2.
Out numero dos. Connor Williams.
Williams up with 2 outs for the Culleoka side. Atkinson's pitch is down and in. 0-1 count. And speaking of those Hampshire Hawks folks, I got to catch a little bit of their action, the other unit school in the county. And I would say they're as good as advertised. Got 2 guys that are signed to play at the next level at Jackson State, Dalen Sims and Eli Stevens. They won 10-1 last night over Mount Pleasant. So congratulations to those Hampshire Hawks, the baseball team. Outside pitch. Evens it at 2 for Atkinson and Williams. No runners on.
We got a 2-2-2 count. Count the 2 outs.
That one was very inside for making a full count. The announcer's jinx by Drake Pugh, not in favor of Carson Atkinson. But definitely wanted to strike there. Instead throws the ball, makes it a full count. That one's hit.
Oh, wow.
Down the seamer between third and the shortstop, and he will settle at first, does Williams. Great hit right there. Perfect placement. Hudson Williams up with a runner on first. Atkinson looking to close this one out. Strike number 1. And apologies, folks, that are listening. I would love to analyze the pitches and the variation that Atkinson is throwing and Richardson is throwing, but I did not play baseball, so I don't know all the variations, and I would definitely not want to misidentify any pitches that are thrown, so I'll just call balls and strikes. 1-1 count. Runner on 1. Atkinson's checking for him. Pitch is a little bit low. 2-1. And folks, make sure to check out our Front Porch Sports Network Instagram as well. We've got highlights all over that page. One was actually just posted from our Columbia Central intern, Mr. Carter McDonald, who's on guard at their game up at Page High School. Got a nice home run highlight as Atkinson walks the batter here. Runners on first and second for Culleoka now.
That's what Culleoka needs right here. I know Santa Fe, they are not happy about this.
Well, I would still probably say they're still happy. No runs.
They're still happy they're winning, but that they hadn't gotten back to the plate.
Rupert, number 77.
Great basketball player.
We saw, or at least I saw him as we were walking in.
I did too.
And he asked me, where's the suits at, guys? I said, man, this is baseball. I've got on shorts and it's 80 degrees, or it was.
We are not wearing a suit today. Absolutely not.
Ashton Rupert joined us at one time, literally, while we were down here in the district tournament on the broadcast team and said a couple words, him and Bob Holt. Rupert with a nicely placed hit in between second and third. He's going to load the bases, Mr. Ashton Rupert. Let's look at that one again if we can, Drake. Rupert
Bam!
With a great hit. Talk him up. Great job, Ashton.
That was awesome. Now let's see a grand slam.
Now if Rupert, I'll go ahead and say it, if Rupert can do something like a grand slam or something, we might have to come in suits to broadcast the Culleoka game, Drake.
Yeah, we might.
The dream scenario for Drake Pugh is underway.
I just want to see one.
Ethan Richardson with a chance to hit a grand slam here, which is what Drake Pugh loves. Richardson pops one up. It's going to be popped into center field and snagged for the third out of the inning. Culleoka remains scoreless as we'll head to the third inning with Santa Fe leading 6-0. We'll be right back with the Front Porch Sports Network game of the week after this.
Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School. 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Hi, I'm Chris Chumley, owner of Expert Landscaping, LLC. Located in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee, Expert Landscaping specializes in consulting and design for all your outdoor needs, as well as installations for landscaping, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, irrigation, and lighting. Call us today at 931-374-1772. Expert Landscaping, where quality work is an investment in the future.
Welcome back here to Culleoka Unit School. I'm Lynn Seacrest alongside Drake Pugh here. Thank you for listening in on 101.7 WKOM, as well as watching live on the Front Porch Sports Network. We always appreciate our viewers watching on Facebook, YouTube, and any other platforms. Share this with all the grandmamas and the girlfriends that want to see little Johnny play out here on the baseball diamond, folks. We're having a great time here, and the Santa Fe Wildcats are having an excellent time, leading 6-0 here in the top of the third as they get ready to bat. Luke Montgomery is up for the Santa Fe side. Number 8. Pitching change by the Culleoka Warriors. Wyatt Damastis now on the mound. Damastis' first pitch is a strike. That one's going to be fouled out by Montgomery and sealed just outside the first baseline for out number 1.
Now batting number 15, Payne Harrison.
Payne Harrison.
See what he's got up his sleeve here.
First pitch by Damastis. There's the ball. That one's going to be popped up. Looks like third base will claim it, and he does. Out number 2.
Culleoka's taking care of business this time.
Well, I would say so, but they have Carson Atkinson coming up to bat, who's already hit a home run. So
we'll see what happens.
If anybody can change that narrative, I would put my money on him.
I agree.
First is fouled back.
Ooh.
He's got to move out of the way of that one.
That one hit him, too, didn't it?
No, I didn't hit him.
It just looked like it did, I guess. It was
If
close.
if it hit him, he'd be taking a nice stroll to the Ticetown marker at first base. But he's still at home plate. 1-1, even count.
Oh,
Atkinson hits that one down the line. And
it's gone.
That one's going to go out of here, too. Carson Atkinson, 2 homers already. I told you if anybody can change the narrative.
Let's watch it
Mr.
again. Let's watch it again. Here it is.
Atkinson going hard for the second time, hitting it towards the bowling alley direction right there, not even the direction of the first one. And that's another homer for Mr. Atkinson. Wow.
Tonight has definitely been his night.
It is his night. That is absolutely fantastic that we were talking about how a scenario like this is in favor of Culleoka, and then Carson Atkinson would be the one to change it. And he changed it. He changed it. 7-0 the lead for the Santa Fe Wildcats.
Wow.
So the pitching change doesn't matter for Carson Atkinson. He hit homers off of both pitchers in this one. Want to make note of that. There's a scraper here. My Titus is going to be claimed and not claimed. Wow, that's a routine error.
It is a routine error. Let's watch that again.
I mean, you would think that one
And
would
you
just
see
be
it slide out of his glove.
Wow. Runner on first for Santa Fe. Gillum at the plate. That one's just it's just a lapse. It's just a mental lapse.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it definitely does happen. What definitely happened to me, as I've mentioned, I wouldn't even be able to see the ball.
Oh, my goodness.
As Gillum sits a strike into center field, and it's snagged.
Yep, he got
for
it.
out number 3. And we're going to head to the bottom of this inning with Santa Fe up 7-0. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
When it comes to your internet, you shouldn't have to talk to a robot or someone halfway across the globe. At CPWS, you don't. We live and work right here in Columbia, providing local support you can trust and service that's built into the heart of our community. Right now, it's never been easier to make the switch. New customers can get CPWS internet for just $50 a month. Experience the difference of local service and blazing fast speeds. Call us today, 931-375-7777.
Welcome back here to Culleoka Unit School in this Murray County Unit School rivalry between Culleoka and Santa Fe. The Santa Fe Wildcats getting the best of the home team here, up 7-0 with Culleoka at bat. Bottom of the third. Atkinson pitching for the Wildcats has already hit 2 home runs in this. I know we don't have a Player of the Week award per se in baseball, but if we had one, I think Atkinson would win it.
Yeah, I think he would too.
I think he would win it. All things considered, giving up no runs to this point and also hitting 2 homers, and we're a third of the game through. So a great game by Atkinson.
Yeah, it's been something.
2-1 count.
Oh, wow.
That one's scraped by Putnam and not sealed by the second baseman, who can't come over and get that one. Runner on 1 for Culleoka. Ethan Lovett will come up to Kanye and Twista, as we mentioned, his walk-up song, Overnight Celebrity. Drake said he's trying to become an overnight celebrity here in Culleoka.
Well, let's see if he can make it happen.
Takes a swing and a miss there. That's what Carson Atkinson wants to see.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to see some more of that, too. 0-2 hole for Mr. Lovett. No relation to athletic director Mike Lovett, folks. That was confirmed in pregame by Drake Pugh. No relation.
Yeah. We wondered. We wondered.
Atkinson patiently waiting. That one was a little high. Testing the pitch clock rules there. I'm just fantasizing there. There's no pitch clock. But in the MLB, that's definitely something they're trying to put in, things to speed up the game.
Yep. Baseball's a long sport.
Yeah, it definitely is, especially when you have 2 very competitive teams going against each other.
You can be there for a couple hours.
World Series level game. It can drag out. Definitely can drag out.
Gets to a point some folks are ready, tired, ready to go home.
Yeah, the 7th inning stretch.
Absolutely.
It's that for a reason. Low pitch there. Even it at 2. Runner on 1 for Culleoka. Now, I haven't been to a professional baseball game, but I have been to a couple ballparks. SunTrust Park, Truist Park, obviously Braves, and then Cardinal Stadium, St. Louis, Busch Stadium.
Oh, wow. Look here.
That one's going to be
just out of bounds.
Definitely. I would say the stadium in St. Louis is obviously the biggest one I've seen and been up close to. Absolutely massive. But I do watch baseball on television, just haven't caught a game in real life at the stadium. Lovett still with the count at 2-2. Atkinson takes a peek at first. Takes a peek at second. Winds it up. And that one's hit by Lovett. It will drop in right field, and he'll settle at first base. As the runner's trying to get to third, it will skate, and it looks like he's going to be tagged out at third.
Oh, right, wow. There. Let's see this here, folks.
Tagged right in front of his coach. Tried to make a run for it to get to base number 3.
And see, yeah, he catches the ball right there, and then that's where he's tagged out. Yep.
Runner on second for Culleoka, though, is Butler up to bat for Culleoka. That's the only way you're going to cut into this lead, though, if you be aggressive on base, so I can't blame Culleoka there. You've got to obviously advance the score. And I said I won't be Captain Obvious, but I will say that you do have to advance and get home to score. And the only way you can do that is to take a chance like that.
Yep.
Just didn't work out that time. Butler fouls that one off 0-2. That one's a little low.
Oh, he's going for it.
Run for third. Looks like he's going to be tagged out.
Oh.
For out number 2. Let's look at that one again, Drake.
Yeah, that's rough
for
right
our
there.
Viewers online. Great heads up to get the tag at third there. I think he's clearly out. Yes, and he
out
is
by a mile.
2 outs on the board. 1-2 count for Atkinson.
Santa Fe's ready to get into the next inning so they can get some more runs.
They are. That one is going to just barely be a foul ball right down the first baseline.
Culleoka, bless them, they just hadn't been able to get a run in tonight.
They have not.
They very well could have there. They just played it a little too risky.
Well, I mean, I as I said, I wouldn't even say that's risky. I mean, you have to do that in a situation where you're not getting as many hits as you would like. If you get on base, you've got to advance.
Can't just sit there and wait.
In my non-expert opinion, from someone who's never played baseball, but I would think that's
I never have either.
That's a part of the strategy. I do have a bit of sporting knowledge, so I would say that's a part of the strategy to get there. That one will be a K strikeout for Atkinson, and we're going to head to the next inning with Santa Fe clearly in the driver's seat of this one, up 7-0 over their cross-county unit school rival in the Front Porch Sports Network Game of the Week. We'll be right back with inning number 4 after this.
Stan McNabb Chevrolet, serving Columbia and the surrounding area since 1980. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is family owned and does their best to make you feel like you're a part of the family. Commitment to customer service is the highest priority. Whatever your vehicle needs are, from sales to service, Stan McNabb is here to help. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is a dealership that cares about this community. Visit us online and get started today. Stan McNabb Chevrolet, where excellence and community converge.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back here to Culleoka Unit Schools. We're prepping for inning number 4 with Goldblake on deck. Santa Fe's been in control of this one, Drake. Not a lot of resistance by Culleoka. And Carson Atkinson has gone yard twice and is pitching a shutout so far. So, I mean, this is a legacy performance for Carson Atkinson as far as I'm concerned. First broadcast of Santa Fe, and this guy's playing his heart out, playing his mind. Playing out of his mind.
Absolutely. He's working hard at it. See if he can get a third homer tonight. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, really.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, he's hit homers off of both pitchers, so I wouldn't even say that's much of a difference right there. The sun as set, as you all can see on your viewing screen. And for those listening on the radio, you can probably look out your window if you're in the car and see that the sky is dark.
It's very pretty. You still see a little bit of, like, color in the sky.
Pitch is a strike, and he will sit down Goldblake for out number 1. Damastis with the strikeout there.
Mason Odom, number 28, up to bat. 1 out on the board. 0 runners on bases. Here's the pitch. That's a ball high. And I'll tell you what, it's I'm antsy right now. I want to see some action. It's been kind of slow here in the last little bit. That's us.
Oldham's going to chase that one, make it even at 1.
See if he can get him a hit right here. Goes the pitch.
Chases that one for a strike.
I think that would have been a ball if he'd not gone for it.
Yeah, sometimes you just...
But you never know. You just don't
swing
know.
on it.
You just want to hit it. 1-2 count.
He chases that one. He's going to sit down. Take a nice little walk back to the dugout. As I was yapping about earlier in the inning and the fact that I didn't play baseball, all credit to the fielders on both teams, and because my eyesight is horrible, and I know I would not be able to catch a fly ball or snag or rob a home run, anything like that. So all credit to those guys. You will never hear me bash any fielders at all because my vision is horrible.
No, not at all. I do have good vision, but my what is it? Hand-eye coordination is not good enough to catch a ball. I would get bonked in the head, or something like that would happen to me.
Yeah, as this one's going to pop into center field, and it's going to drop. He's going to settle at first. Santa Fe does.
This is the same thing they did last inning. They, they got 2 outs before they did anything.
Yeah, that just dropped between the shortstop and the center fielder right there.
Batting number 7, Dylan McClain.
Dylan McClain is up. And as we were talking, yes, I was an athlete. I played football and basketball at Spring Hill High School. I probably would have been decent at baseball if I put my mind to it. I never tried the sport, though, so all credit to those guys who did play. But definitely my vision was lacking, so I probably would have been a liability in that regard until I got my contacts, which wasn't until about my junior year of high school. So credit to all those baseball guys and all of my friends.
There's a good hit right there.
Great hit. Pops over the third baseman as runners will go to second.
He tried to jump up and catch it right there. He was close. He was close.
He did. Yeah, it was just a little high.
Wildcats number 8, Luke Montgomery.
Mr. Montgomery back up as the bases are on the brink of being loaded again.
See if Monty can get it done.
Drake Pugh's favorite moment.
And as y'all know, we give all these players nicknames. I'm going to give this one right here, Monty, short for Montgomery.
Oh, yeah, of course.
See if Monty can hit one.
Chases that one for strike number 1. Backs out of the way of that one for ball number 1. Even at 1 is the count. But yeah, as I was in high school, the Spring Hill High School baseball team was a state championship level team. Made it to state under the direction of the great Coach Paul Lamb, who's now at Battle Creek. Those rowdy boys, the Raiders, were definitely a state championship caliber team. Won a state championship, put players in the league.
Woo! Hit the deck
as well. It was definitely cool to witness, and my buddies that played on the team, Jackson Marbett, Brantley Whitwell, those guys, Luca Boylan. Some went on to play college baseball, so I'm super proud of them. Watching from a distance, obviously. Montgomery
hit the deck.
That one up. Just a popper. 1-2 count remains.
And the next ball gets thrown in. I just see it pop in. It came out of nowhere. Somebody from the side threw it in. Here's the pitch.
And that's going to pop up.
That would have been a ball if he'd not gone for it, too.
No, it would have hit him if he
would have hit him, yeah. He would have walked if he had not swung.
Yeah.
The bases would have been loaded.
Yeah. Yeah, he put his bat and guarded his shoulder right there. That pitch would have hit him.
Smart move he did there. I mean, don't just let it hit you.
Damastis. Outside runners will take 2 and 3, both in scoring position. Even count at 2 with 2 outs on the board as well. Danger zone for Culleoka.
Definitely. And danger zone for Santa Fe, too. I mean, if he gets an out.
Much more for Culleoka because they want to get out of this scenario as that one's high.
That's a full count.
As well. Full count looming on the bases loaded. So definitely more of a danger zone for Culleoka, I'd say. Definitely don't want to get bases loaded. You definitely want to get out of this scenario.
Yes, you do. If you're Cully, you want out. But Santa Fe, this is what they want right here.
That one's popped up by Montgomery in the center field and snagged out.
He got it.
That's how Culleoka will escape the top side of this inning. We'll be back with the bottom right after this.
When it comes to your internet, you shouldn't have to talk to a robot or someone halfway across the globe. At CPWS, you don't. We live and work right here in Columbia, providing local support you can trust and service that's built into the heart of our community. Right now, it's never been easier to make the switch. New customers can get CPWS internet for just $50 a month. Experience the difference of local service and blazing fast speeds. Call us today, 931-375-7777.
Do you wanna be a bad man? Yes, you do. Do you wanna taste sweet salvation underneath the summer moon? Do you need another hand now? Yes, you do. Go see Miss Josie down on Columbus Avenue. All right, Columbus Avenue.
And welcome back to the Front Porch Sports Network Game of the Week on 101.7 WKOM. The Culleoka Warriors are at bat, down 7 runs, down 7-0 to Santa Fe in this one. Looking to get some runs on the board. That goes without saying, Drake Pugh, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm, certainly does.
Southpaw Titus now on the mound for Santa Fe. Atkinson pitched a great game up until this point. Has obviously played a great game hitting as well. Williamson at bat for Culleoka. Got the count in his favor, 3-0 right now. A little bit high by Titus. He's going to walk the first batter he pitches to, as Williamson's going to take a stroll. Mason Pierce is out for Culleoka. And send in a courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner on first, number 28, Parker Powers.
Parker Powers. Pierce looking to be the Louisville Slugger here.
Hey, he can get it.
And we're this far into the broadcast, and I'm surprised that's my first mention of Louisville or the Slugger, because that's where a good percentage of my family lives, and I've been to the museum and all that good stuff. Definitely know all about the Louisville Slugger.
That's where you're heading this weekend.
So you are exactly right. I'm going back up there
for Easter.
So I'm surprised that's the first time I've mentioned that on this broadcast.
Yeah, we're all excited for Easter. You know, I've got – what all are you doing up in Louisville?
Definitely just seeing the family, going to church, hopefully eating some nice food. We got a couple nice spots we go up there. And I always do a little bit of shopping. as well when
That's
I'm up
wonderful.
there. And, of course, you have to mention that most people know the Louisville Slugger because of the Carrie Underwood song. I took a Louisville Slugger to both headlights, and you guys can finish the rest.
Yeah, I'll be heading after church on Sunday. I'm going to go to church with my parents. After church, Michael and I are going to head to Centerville to be with my all of my Murray County family. We're getting together in Centerville for Easter.
Great. As a runner, Powers is going to second.
Oh, there he is.
And he'll get there. Pierce still at the plate, even count at 2. Easter weekend on the horizon, as we were talking about our plans and the Louisville Slugger and Carrie Underwood, among other things, as Powers headed to second base. Pierce swings on that one, fouls it back. Outside and chased by Pierce for out number 1.
Number 54, Connor Williams up to bat. The Warriors have 1 runner in scoring position, second base. Let's see if Mr. Williams here can make a change.
Sawyer Titus, the lefty.
Uh-oh.
Looking for pitches there.
Oh, he's moving up to third.
He will advance.
What now?
He's balking. Balk on the pitcher. We would catch that on the replay, but I think we would have lost it there.
No, yeah.
Good call by the ump.
Yeah, great call.
I would say to get Powers to third.
Maybe they can get their first run in.
First balk we've seen, or at least I've seen, baseball-wise this season. But like I said, great call by the ump right there to get a runner in scoring position for Culleoka.
Absolutely.
That one's short. Powers is going to try and come. Oh, man, he's there.
You got it.
First run of the evening for the Culleoka Warriors. Let's look at that one again as he is going to take the leap of faith and come home, folks.
And here he is.
Sliding in, checking in right there for run number 1 for the Culleoka side. Great heads up to just send him home right there.
Absolutely.
By coach at third base. Titus's first pitch is a strike. No runners on. 1 run in, though, for the Culleoka side, which is a great sign.
It is. That's their first run in of the night.
2-1 for Williams at the plate. That one's low. Make it 3-1. And I forgot to mention, of course, with Easter, you got to pick out at least it's a point of emphasis where I go church-wise to always dress extremely flamboyantly for Easter. That's the only way I can put it. Great hit there. It's going to be forced out at first, though, for out number 2. But, yeah, definitely going to be some extravagant hats by the ladies and nice pantsuits and dresses. And I'm going to pull out my best clothes. My Sunday best is something that my dad always told me to wear going to church.
Yep.
I've seen my dad go to work and everywhere else in a nice dress shirt and slacks and dress shoes for my entire life. So I have no other choice but to dress like that.
Same with my dad.
So...
You know, the way we dress at the station, My mom's been like, "Are you sure you should be wearing that? Like wearing a T-shirt and all this stuff to work?" I'm like, "Hey, that's what we do.
Yeah,
that's what we do around the studio. We just kind of we come to work, we record, and we just hang out and talk,
yeah,
and plan our weeks. I mean, that's just how we roll there.
And also, definitely of note, as Titus's pitch goes high, we were on the radio, so you can't even see us. So if we didn't tell you what we were wearing, you would not know.
No, you wouldn't. So it's all right. We could be wearing suits for all y'all know.
So that's definitely something to note. Like I said, we always appreciate our listeners on 101.7.
Always.
You probably may or may not know what we look like, but we appreciate your listens.
That's the second strike. We're making it a 1-2 count. Let's see what's going to happen here. I know Santa Fe wants to get back into the batting position.
Yeah, they definitely want to. I would agree.
I think they want to seal the deal.
Don't want to give any life to Culleoka. I don't think you want to, as the count is even.
And it wasn't the last inning was not too hot for Santa Fe. They got no runs in, but they almost did. They almost did.
Yeah.
But they were unable to. Goodness.
That one was a fastball. I said I wouldn't identify the pitches, but I think that was a...
Yeah, it's worth identifying.
A boomer right in my line of sight.
Making it a full count. Let's see what happens here.
Wow.
This could go one of three ways.
Yeah. That was a fastball, but just not in the right direction that you would expect one to be. That was a little outside, but still was very fast in velocity.
Yeah, exactly.
Titus's pitch is chased by Williams, and that's going to be the top. We're going to take a break here with the score being Culleoka getting their first run, but still trailing 7-1 in this one. We'll be right back after this.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday, with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half-off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
Welcome back to Culleoka Unit School for the Front Porch Sports Network Game of the Week, with the Santa Fe Wildcats leading the Warriors in this one 7-1. Carson Atkinson's hit 2 home runs, and the visitors are in control. Myself and Drake Pugh were talking about steakhouses and prices in the break, and I was just saying, you know, we only have a couple options here locally in Murray County, but if you go to Nashville, you got a couple that will definitely hurt your pockets immensely.
Oh, yes. And what, Franklin, too.
A lot more.
Franklin, too.
A lot more. Yeah.
Franklin, too. I mean, it's just, you know.
Yeah. It's definitely an interesting, and I'm not a huge steak eating person.
I'm not either.
As you all can see, Prime and Pint for our viewers is obviously one of our sponsors, and on the screen, we were just talking about some options to eat some gourmet food.
I'm a hamburger guy. I'm a big hamburger guy. That's what I love. And fried chicken, but hamburgers, big time. So
yeah.
But, you know, steaks are good. My dad makes the best steaks that have ever been made.
That one's a slicer.
My girl
snagged by the third baseman. Excellent grab.
Wow.
Excellent grab right there.
My girlfriend looks over at me and nods her head yes when I say that about my dad's steaks.
Atkinson
up at bat once again. Already has 2 homers in this one, looking for a third one. As we were talking about food, I'm not a huge steak person. I'm not a huge steak person, so I mean, I'll eat one, but not my food of choice.
It's not your forte.
Yeah,
and that's okay.
Atkinson swings on that first one for strike number 1.
It seems like Santa Fe is starting to strike out a little bit more. Something's going on here.
I mean, you definitely don't want to lose the aggressiveness. But
no, and all they need is 4 runs, and they'll win the game.
So that one will bounce up. But yeah, as we were speaking, one of my favorite foods is chicken. Favorite fast food spot is a chicken place.
Which one?
Located in Louisville, Kentucky. Indy's Fast Food.
Indy's. I've never been there. I need to try it.
Definitely got to go there. Anybody that knows. Atkinson.
Oh,
with
wow.
another strike to left field. It'll drop. And he's going to settle at first. That's a
Let's
heck
watch
of
that
a
again.
single
Let's
right
watch
there.
that again.
Wow.
Watch this hit right here. Bam.
Atkinson has got a hot bat tonight, folks.
He really does.
Number 14, Sawyer Titus.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Want someone to get it done? Atkinson. That's your guy.
But yeah,
Carson Atkinson.
If you're ever on I-65 going north and you got to pass through Louisville, headed to Indianapolis or anything like that, stop by an Indy's fast food restaurant. If you like soul food, some good greens. As Atkinson's trying to steal for second.
Is he safe? He's
Yes,
safe.
he will get there.
He got it. He's trying to take care of business tonight, folks.
Definitely. As we are reminiscing and discussing about food, Atkinson's saying, I'm trying to get out of here. I'm trying to go home.
Exactly. He's probably hungry. I'm hungry. I mean, he wants to go get his grub on.
Absolutely hilarious.
Oh,
that one's a scraper by Titus. That'll be sealed, hopefully, by the left fielder.
Yep,
and
it
is.
was.
Atkinson will stick it second smartly. Not getting overly aggressive.
No. With those, you just, if you hit those, you just got to pray one of the fielders doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a lot of times when you hit one of those, it's inevitable.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm a huge chicken person, as we're going to keep talking about food as Santa Fe's at bat. Grilled chicken and fried chicken. I can go for both of them. As I'm sure a lot of people can, a lot of our viewers and listeners as well.
I enjoy nice homemade grilled chicken. It's always something I've enjoyed.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, good old Chick-fil-A. You're making me hungry. That may be where I go after this.
Atkinson is going to try and take third.
And he does.
I mean, he might be trying to go to Chick-fil-A the way he's running these bases.
No kidding. I think he's just telling his teammates, get out here with me.
Atkinson is at third base, folks. 2 outs on the board. As we've got Gillum up at bat. Outside pitch. 2-1.
And they are chanting something.
Scrapes that one out, does Gillum.
Makes it an even count.
2-2 with 2 outs on the board.
I'm saying we need you here right here now.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say, folks. They're telling them they need him right now.
They do. I mean, if they want to get a run in, they got to.
Scrapes that one out for a foul tip. Folks, if you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook and you have any food suggestions or anything like that, as we are in the middle of this baseball game, please let us know. We love interaction. We're just trying to have fun.
We do. We're just hanging out, y'all. We're just chilling. That's all right. Ooh,
Damastis will sit down. Gillum right there. That was a heck of a pitch. Actually, extremely impressive. And we're going to head to the bottom of this inning with Culleoka, hoping to get some more runs on the board. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'll be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
Welcome back here to the cantaloupe capital of the world, Culleoka, Tennessee. Ashton Rupert is at the plate for the Culleoka Warriors, who trail 7-1 in this one.
Bring back the cantaloupe trains.
Yeah, folks, and shout out Peyton Calvert, one of our correspondents here on the Front Porch Sports Network. He's the one who literally informed me about the cantaloupe lore of Culleoka, and I was not aware of that. And you called me an idiot, but cantaloupe is mentioned on the Culleoka marker right by the sign as you enter town, and I did not know that. I pass that all the time.
I'd never noticed it either.
It's literally on it. But yeah, it was once the lost cantaloupe capital of the world. Let us know if I taught you something, if we just taught you something here on the Front Porch Sports Network. Those viewing from here in Culleoka, you probably already knew that.
Yeah.
Rupert at the plate, 1-1 count, even.
It's a 2-1 now, I believe.
Rupert is the point guard of the basketball team. Very crafty out there on the court. He does some fantastic dribbling moves. Sometimes he's like rolling on the ground, still dribbling the ball. I remember one time, Drake, actually, when they were playing Santa Fe, Rupert got trapped defensively, and then some kids ran on the court at Santa Fe. That was one of the most bizarre experiences I've ever seen. 3-1, the counts in the favor of Rupert. Yeah, Rupert felt some defensive pressure in that moment by the kids that were running on the small court there at at Santa Fe, and then he just turned the ball over. But I can't blame him.
I can't blame him either.
The kids were running on the court. And if Rupert hits a home run, we're going to show up to broadcast Culleoka baseball in suits. Oh, my goodness. He might have heard me from the press box.
I think he did.
More aggressive.
He just made it a full count.
Ashton Rupert, 77. Titus with the full count, pitches in and high. Rupert's going to take a stroll to first base, known as the Ticetown Historical Unincorporated Marker is what I've been referencing it as. Rupert's on first. The man, Ethan Richardson, who we talked to in pregame, or at least we tried to talk to. Me and Chris Yao heard him. You all didn't hear us because there was no audio. But we did talk to Ethan Richardson and coach, and Richie said he's hyped for this game. Super laser focused. Started off pitching, trying to get a hit in here. Whew. Rupert definitely has the speed to steal one here if he does ever so desire. 2-0 count in favor of Richie, who's at bat. Titus taking his sweet time.
No,
left-handed pitch. It's a strike to Richie into left field. Rupert is headed to third. Rupert, come home, Rupert.
Bring it home. Bring it home.
Ashton is headed back to third.
His coach told him to stop. His coach told him
Let's
to
get a replay
stop.
on that,
Let's
Drake.
see
If we
that
can guess
again.
that. It looked like Rupert was.
Here he is running for it.
Usain Bolt in the 100-meter. I think he could have turned the corner and made it home.
There's his coach telling him to stop.
Put the brakes on, Rupert.
He's like, please, don't ruin this for us.
What a great hit by Richie, though.
That was awesome. Great hit.
Richie's
a
at
great
second.
hit.
Rupert's at third. Culleoka potentially in business here.
Absolutely.
I definitely think this is a good sign for Culleoka.
I agree.
Showing bunt there.
Here's mine. Got some seagulls out here. Somebody shoo them away.
It's like that Nemo.
Yeah.
In Nemo. Very, very interesting. Putnam.
Like, hey, better swing.
Takes it on that one. 0-2 in a hole is Putnam. I need Ashton Rupert in a sprinter stance here at all times to just come home.
Yeah.
Any opportunity. Putnam watches that pitch go low. 1-2 count. We've got some passionate fans and teammates here.
Yes, we do.
Definitely getting their money's worth out of this experience. Putnam watches that one go high. Even count at 2. Back in play now. He was in 0-2 hole. Now he's got it even at 2. Putnam got 2 runners on, both in scoring position.
Bada bing, bada boom. You're a dog now.
That one's low.
That's full count.
On the brink of Drake Pugh's favorite scenario ever if it's a walk.
We'll see what happens.
Putnam with the peaked bat. Putnam swings.
Strikes out.
And misses on that one. That's a great pitch by Titus to sit Putnam down. No harm, no foul, though, for Culleoka. If I'm Putnam, I'm definitely going to be aggressive there, too. Ethan Lovett is here.
Sounds like he's saying Ethan Nabby. Doesn't sound like Lovett.
Ethan Lovett is up at bat. Trying to make something happen here. Culleoka obviously not out of this game. That one was high, nearly came in my lap, and it will be corralled. Rupert doesn't even try to come home. That ball almost literally landed in my lap.
Yeah. Net wasn't here. It might have come in here.
Yeah, and ruined our camera and my collarbone and clavicle and all of that stuff as well. So
It would have been game over for us. Let's just say that. The Seagulls are back.
And that
hit him.
It, and that will cue up Drake Pugh's favorite scenario.
Grand slam, baby. Grand slam. Hit him good in the arm. Bless his heart.
Yes.
Colton Butler.
Santa Fe's going to have a talk here as the bases are loaded. Drake Pugh's
It's the first time that Culleoka's had the bases loaded tonight, I believe.
Drake Pugh's favorite scenario is about to happen, potentially, as we've seen 2 homers go in some different directions for Carson Atkinson on the Santa Fe side. Now Culleoka's looking for one. They got Ashton Rupert on third in scoring position. Ethan Richardson at second. Chance for some runs to get back into this one and make it a true ball game. That's what you want if you're watching this for the rivalry element. Santa Fe Culleoka, you definitely want it to be a close game. You don't want it to be a blowout. That's what makes it interesting. You want it to be competitive. Definitely, everybody wants to see good baseball.
Absolutely.
Butler up for Culleoka with the bases loaded. Loaded.
We'll see what happens.
Titus's first pitch is low. Titus came in to replace Atkinson, who started off on the mound. That one's low again, 2-0 is the count.
The Seagulls are back.
Low again, makes it 3-0. Chance to get a run on walks here for Culleoka. Rupert won't have to run home. He can walk home if Titus throws one more ball. Butler still at the plate. Count heavily in his favor. He'll watch it go down the middle. 3-1.
Usually, once there's 3 balls, usually that's when the first strike comes. That's what, at least that's what I've seen.
3-1 is the count. That one's outside, and that is a walk. And Rupert will waltz home. Left, right, left, right, left, right, and home plate for Ashton Rupert. And that's a run scored. 7-2 now. Santa Fe still in the lead, but a good sign for Culleoka.
Mm-hmm.
Bases remain loaded.
Colton Williamson. I can't tell where the Seagulls are coming from.
Outside pitch by Titus. And for those listening on the radio, if you can't hear or see people that are being Seagulls, he's meaning literal Seagulls, not Seagull High School.
No.
Not anything like that. He's meaning literal Seagulls.
Might.
That one hits Williamson in the back.
That's another run-in for Culleoka.
Richardson walking in with the orange noggin is going to come home. Richie at home plate, 7-3 now. 2 runners advance home on walks. Slowly coming back into this one is Culleoka.
It looks like there might be a potential pitching change here for Santa Fe.
It looks like there will be one. Mason Pierce is on deck for the bat for Culleoka.
They play their cards right. They could catch up right here.
Yes,
they can make it a tie ball game right here.
Only one out on the board for Culleoka.
I mean, we were thinking a minute ago that this game was going to end early.
Well, you know, if Carson Atkinson had hit another home run, I think the odds would have been in his favor.
They had
a very nice single though into left field.
They didn't. The last 2 innings were not good for them.
Yeah, right.
Not good. They had a really bad 4th inning, and the 5th inning wasn't much better.
Now pitching for the Wildcats, number 13, Paxton.
And I think that's kind of what's putting them in this bad spot.
Right. And there is a pitching change for Santa Fe. Paxton Riggins on the mound now. Right-handed pitcher. RHP. As we are in the bottom of the 5th, and Culleoka's slowly but surely creeping back into this one. Who doesn't love high school baseball on a Tuesday night? Murray County Public Schools on the Front Porch Sports Network with yours truly, Landon Seacrest and Drake Pugh.
Let's see what happens here, folks.
Folks, we will be in Santa Fe tomorrow for their softball game versus Battle Creek. So be on the lookout for that. If you're on the Santa Fe side, get excited. You get to see myself and Drake Pugh in person and not to see our voices. If you know what we look like, some of you might from the basketball season. But if not,
we're famous, Landon. We're famous.
We will be coming your way tomorrow. Hopefully that rain holds off as well. I think there was some rain in the forecast. Hopefully that holds off. But we will be there pending weather. I hope no weather will come in, though, to broadcast some softball on a Wednesday night. Mason Pierce with the bases loaded. Riggins' first pitch is down and in. 0-1 count.
Was that the ball hitting us?
A foul ball just
hit us.
The press box.
Either that or an angry fan smacked the wall.
Or we are being attacked.
I hope not.
Not Culleoka, Tennessee. Not
Culleoka.
Why here? Nonetheless, I think we're safe and all clear. I think there's just a dink on the roof here. Riggins only a couple pitches into his pitching night. 3 pitches to be exact. 1-2 count. Swung on.
Ooh.
And Pierce will sit down on that one. Bases loaded.
Let's see a grand slam here, y'all. If they get a grand slam, it'll be a tie ball game. I mean, really.
Connor Williams trying to get that grand slam that Drake will continue to lobby for as long as we broadcast baseball.
It will be
and
a tie ball game if they do it. That's something they need to understand here. Either that or they just do what, Santa Fe did earlier and just, walk on balls. It just depends on,
Yeah, I think if they get a runner advancing on walks again, that would definitely be good scenario for Culleoka.
Bad scenario for
Santa Fe.
Santa Fe.
Obviously. Great pitch right there by Riggins. Make it a 1-1 count.
That was the same pitch. At least to me, it looked like
I think that one was a little high.
Same area, though, I guess. I don't know.
That one's high and a little outside.
Come on, Williams. Let's get this grand slam. Y'all can – I mean, they might win this game if they do that.
Definitely would be a huge shift in momentum. As he will strike one in the left field, and it's snagged. It is snagged.
He got it.
That one will end the
Not
inning
good
here.
for Culleoka.
We'll head to the top of the 6th, folks, in the Front Porch Sports Network Game of the Week. Santa Fe leading 7-3. We'll be right back.
Stan McNabb Chevrolet, serving Columbia and the surrounding area since 1980. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is family owned and does their best to make you feel like you're a part of the family. Commitment to customer service is the highest priority. Whatever your vehicle needs are, from sales to service, Stan McNabb is here to help. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is a dealership that cares about this community. Visit us online and get started today. Stan McNabb Chevrolet, where excellence and community converge.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday, with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
And welcome back here to Culleoka Unit School, the Front Porch Sports Network game of the week between Santa Fe and Culleoka. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Folks, if you're listening on 101.7 WKOM radio, we thank you for being with us for this long. The voice you're hearing right now is Landon Sechrist. The voice you're about to hear is
Drake Pugh. I was looking at the field.
Landon Sechrist and Drake Pugh here down in Culleoka for this one. Santa Fe's leading 7-3.
Culleoka had a great opportunity to come back there, and unfortunately they just could not seal the deal.
Yeah, they left the bases loaded.
They had an opportunity to tie the ball game.
Goblick up at bat for the Santa Fe Wildcats.
Now, Santa Fe, if they want to take care of business, if they can get 7 runs in, they'll end the game.
Yeah. I think this one might go the distance.
Not 7, 6. 6 runs in.
I'm not sure if you did that on purpose, Drake, but I will give you grace.
God.
I will give you grace there as Drake does the first 6-7 meme of the broadcast. Goblick patters one, and it's fumbled. An error in the field, and it'll be first base for Goblick.
Coming to the plate, number 28, Mason Odom.
Odom coming up to bat for Santa Fe.
See what I'm feeling tonight, Landon. You know, we're about to have one in Columbia. Whataburger.
Yes.
We're about to have one in Columbia. We just got one in Franklin. That may be where I go tonight.
Whataburger coming very, very, very soon. I don't know. I'm good for a steak and shake right there.
Steak and shake's good.
Right there off Highway 96.
I hadn't had it in a while.
The closest one here. And then I'm good for a cookout burger. I mean, I went to school at Belmont, so the cookout is right down the street by Vanderbilt, and I would go there all the time.
There was 2 in Murfreesboro when I went to MTSU, and I went all the time.
Yeah.
It was right by my apartment.
So I definitely like those burgers as well.
They're fantastic. Looks like that's
it was just a fouler as Odom is going to come back to bat.
Yeah, he went for it, though. He took off.
He did.
Bolton.
He did.
Reference one of our Columbia Central Lady Lions, number 15, Gabby Bolton. He tried to steal second there.
He did.
Santa Fe wants to seal the deal.
Checking at first base was Damastis, trying to pick him off, but he's back. Now he would try and steal second. A little bit of off-target throw by the catcher.
He got it.
Goblick is at second.
Santa Fe needs some more hits or walks.
Yeah, they do.
Haven't been a whole lot of hits in the game lately. It's been either walks or strikeouts.
Right. Unless you're Carson Atkinson.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to him coming back and seeing what he can do.
2-1 is the count. Odom with a runner on second. Odom.
That's
going to be a fouler down the left.
Making it an even count. Oh, boy.
No outs on the board. The inning just got underway. Top of the 6th. Shaping up to be a barn burner that goes the distance.
Got one in scoring position. He's looking to steal third.
Odom hits one right in the baseline. Goblik skates over it, and looks like Odom will be called out.
Wow.
The replay is coming, folks.
I don't know if I agree with that.
You can make your own judgment with the information that we see.
I don't know about that.
Goblik is at third nonetheless.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Landon.
Well, actually, Odom is at first. It looked like the official signaled out. Maybe a miscommunication on our part of the
I couldn't tell what I saw.
The verdict on that. So we have runners on the corners. Excuse us for the confusion, as Odom is at first.
Got one in scoring position and another looking to get in scoring position.
Sometimes the umpires fail us.
Sometimes. No, I'm just playing, y'all.
Send all TWSAA officials send all complaints to Drake Pugh.
Hey, one of them is a buddy of mine. Shout out JP Kelly. Love you, man.
Santa Fe tries to steal second. It's cut off by the shortstop. He comes in.
He steals it. We got two in scoring position
Runners
now.
on 2 and 3. But as I said, folks, direct all hate mail to Drake Pugh at 101.7 WKOM.
Just don't dox me.
He's targeting the officials.
Oh, mercy.
As the great Barry Duke would say, I'm going to try not to officiate the game myself.
Barry has a lot of patience. We love that guy.
3-1 count.
And as the ump said, huh, meaning strike.
Count in the favor. The namesake at the plate, Drake Jones.
Oh, wow.
It's a skater in the center field. It's going to be fielded. They'll seal at second and third. They'll stick there. Nobody.
And they were smart. They saw where that ball was going, and they stayed right where they were.
Yeah, nobody got aggressive there.
They played that smart.
Dylan
McLean at bat. It's Culleoka's catcher and pitcher, as well as an infielder, will have a conversation at the mound. Folks, make sure if you're on social media, I know this is on Facebook for those that are watching, and you're familiar, please follow our Instagram at Front Porch SN on Instagram. We post highlights from some of these games that we cover, as well as some other stuff that's only exclusively on Instagram. So if you want to be in the loop about what's going on with FPSN and ideas like where we're going to be next games, where we currently are, all those things, and highlights across the county, please follow our Instagram at Front Porch SN. We've got over 500 followers on that already, and we've only had it up for a couple of months. So definitely give us a follow on there, and continue to follow and share the Facebook page as well. O2 hole for McLean. And as we've noticed, the social media part of this is definitely growing. The players across the county definitely love Instagram because they all have their own profiles and they can share their highlights, which is what we like to do as Damascus strikes out McLean there for out number 2. Runner still on 2 and 3 for Santa Fe.
Number 8.
For example, we had a great soccer broadcast last night, Mount Pleasant and Culleoka, and we got one of those goals as a highlight on our Instagram page, and there's so many Culleoka players resharing that and sharing it with their buddies, and I'm sure they were talking about it at school, so it's pretty cool. Montgomery at bat. It'll be a 1-1 count.
2 outs on the board.
One, 2 is the hole.
1-2. This is what Culleoka wants right here. They want to get out of this. comes pitch. Oh, goodness.
It's chipped up. Catcher's going to try and chase it down. It's headed towards the Santa Fe dugout. It
lands right in the dugout.
It lands there.
Glad nobody was standing right there. That would have hurt.
It lands there.
Man, that would have hurt.
Yeah, it would have hurt. Montgomery in a 1-2 hole. 2 outs on the board. Chases that one. And Damastis gives a strong arm pump right there saying, let's go Culleoka side. As we're going to head to the bottom of this inning with Culleoka gaining a little momentum, trying to get back into this one. We'll be right back after this.
Stan McNabb Chevrolet, serving Columbia and the surrounding area since 1980. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is family owned and does their best to make you feel like you're a part of the family. Commitment to customer service is the highest priority. Whatever your vehicle needs are, from sales to service, Stan McNabb is here to help. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is a dealership that cares about this community. Visit us online and get started today. Stan McNabb Chevrolet, where excellence and community converge.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Hi, I'm Chris Chumley, owner of Expert Landscaping, LLC. Located in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee, Expert Landscaping specializes in consulting and design for all your outdoor needs, as well as installations for landscaping, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, irrigation, and lighting.
Welcome back here, the Front Porch Sports Network game of the week between Santa Fe and Culleoka. Santa Fe in the lead, 7-3 with Culleoka at bat right now. Swing and a miss right there by Williams. The plate. Riggins pitching for Santa Fe now. Strikes that one up for a foul tip. It's been an interesting game. Santa Fe came out guns a-blazing. And Culleoka's climbed back into this one slowly but surely. Still a lot of game to play.
Absolutely. Yeah, we just hit the halfway point a little while back. Softball, it's 2 less innings.
This is big boy stuff right here.
It is.
This is big boy. This is.
And we've been going for, this game's been on for almost 3 hours now, hasn't it?
This is the big boy.
When the game starts?
Just about 6:30. 6:30.
6:30, that's right.
They're a little bit delayed, so we're even at 2 hours right now. It's just past 8:30. As Williams hits one right to the second baseman, a little toss over to first, force out. First out.
And it's like we've said, Santa Fe has not been showing the same power they showed in the first 3 innings, at least when in terms of batting.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
I mean, because they had a couple opportunities to really get far ahead, and they
did.
Yeah, and they fumbled it, unfortunately.
Rupert, the fan favorite, is up at the plate now.
Let's see if he can do it again, what he did last inning.
Got a nice wager with Rupert. If he hits a home run, we're going to come broadcast the game in suits.
Exactly.
He asked us before this game when he saw us, he said, guys, where are the suits? And we told him, man, it's 80 degrees.
It's burning out here, man. It ain't 80 degrees now.
Yeah. It was at the time.
It was at the time. It's getting cold. It's getting chilly now.
Rupert slices one straight to the shortstop. He's going to run it out. He's not going to make it to first. 2 outs. Up and down for the Santa Fe Wildcats.
Here comes Richie.
That 50-cent music means it's Richie's time for bat. Richie's walk-up song, that 50 Cent song that goes like, God gave me style, God gave me grace. That's Richie's walk-up song, folks. And as the song continues, it goes, God put this smile on my face. Richie gives a lot of smiles, especially when he's unserious. But he's laser focused in this one, as he just hit one that was foul, but it was a boomer off the bat. Richie 1-1, hits one over the third baseman down the line, and it's going to be bobbled in left field. Richie's going to go for two. The orange noggin's going at second base, and he's going to settle there. Ethan Richardson, what a great play.
Fantastic.
Right there. Great strike.
Fantastic. Here it is. Bam.
Over the third baseman, and then the left fielder couldn't quite corral it on first touch, and Richie's at second base. Putnam. Left-handed batter. Up next for Culleoka. That one was high. He watches it goes by. 1-0 is the count. Richie's going to try and take third.
Oh, and he
does
did.
get there. Richie is going to come home. Richie running it out. Putting it into it, slides in.
And he made it.
Richie makes it 7-4. Let's watch that again, Drake. Richie with a valiant effort to get home.
Here's where he steals third right here.
And there was a bobble by the third baseman at third base. Richie says, don't mind if I do. I'm going home.
And
slides in
bam.
just for some highlights. He slides in right there. Ethan Richardson makes it 7-4. Culleoka coming back, folks.
They are. I mean, they've got a chance at winning this now. They score 4 runs, then they're ahead.
Pitches outside, makes it 3-0 for Putnam at the plate. As I peep out of the press box window, I see basketball player Brian Anglin sitting in a comfortable folding lawn chair.
Oh, wow.
Strikes one into left field. It'll go over and hit the fence. He's going to go to second. What a hit by Putnam. Let's look at that one again.
Let's watch that again, folks.
Goes over the head of the left fielder.
He just hit it right there. We just missed the
Putnam going up.
There's him making it. Fantastic. Just fantastic.
Ethan Lovett is up next. Putnam is on second. Oh, 1 after that pitch by Riggins.
Hooah.
Riggins taking his sweet time. Throws a ball to Lovett. Makes it an even count at 1-1.
Let's see what... you know, I'm really hoping Culleoka could bring it back to themselves. I mean, really.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. They definitely got momentum.
Unfortunately, they have 2 outs on them right now, but they do have momentum.
Riggins is patiently awaiting next pitch. Lovett gets a tip on it. Skates past Riggins. He's not going to make it to first. He's going to be forced out. We're going to head to the top of the 7th inning with Santa Fe scoreless over the past couple innings, but still in the lead 7-4 over Culleoka. We'll be right back on the Front Porch Sports Network Game of the Week.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We are here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
You can do one more.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our...
Welcome back here to Culleoka Unit School. We are here still in the 7th inning, although it's the top of the inning as Santa Fe is still in the lead, 7-4 in this one. Maury County Public Schools battling it out in the game of the week on the Front Porch Sports Network. I think it's been a great choice to be here.
It has. And I think Culleoka's got a shot at winning it now. I really do. I really do. If Santa Fe keeps playing the way they've been playing, then I think Culleoka could win it.
And that one's popped up, and this should be a routine catch, and it is by Pierce. Grabs that one out. And folks, there's not necessarily an algorithm to the way we pick games of the week. We just feel like which one's going to be the best one, and we decide to take the road trip to wherever we want to go. And we made the trek down to Culleoka today, and I think it's been a good choice.
I think so, too.
So Atkinson at the plate. He's already hit 2 homers in this one. He's dangerous. Hit a great bomb into left field earlier in this one that wasn't a home run. Watches 2 go by him. But yeah, we've already had a softball game of the week, a baseball game of the week, a flag football game of the week, and a soccer game of the week, folks. So we're trying to spread the love as Atkinson booms another one into right field, and it's going to be caught.
That's his first hit out of the night.
Wow.
That I know of.
That was a snag by the right fielder, and just another great hit by Atkinson, though. But better fielding right there, and that's how you sit down a slugger right there.
Absolutely.
Just grab it out of the air.
Culleoka's ready to get back into the batting ring.
Yeah.
They are ready to get back and hopefully get some more runs in and get ahead. Hey, one grand slam will get them, ahead.
Titus. 0-1.
And he said, first strike.
That one's low. Evens it at 1. Titus watches that one goes straight down the middle. 1-2.
Straight down the middle.
Damascus sits him down. Titus headed back to the dugout, and Damascus is doing a little celebration here as the Culleoka Warriors ready to be up to bat on the other side of this.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com.
Hi, I'm Chris Chumley.
Welcome back here to Culleoka Unit School. The Warriors are at bat in the bottom of the 7th, and they're slowly but surely coming back in. They're slowly but surely coming back into this one. The home team getting some support from the home crowd here, trying to pull this one out from behind. I mean, they are definitely in the mix here.
Yes, they are.
Reagan's first pitch is a strike. Regan's second pitch, a little bit low. That one's hit into left field. It'll be caught. Great hit to start off by Culleoka, though.
Fantastic hit.
Colton Williamson is up for the Culleoka Warriors. Regan's first pitch is outside. 1-0 count.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Williamson hits that one near the scoreboard. It's going to drop in the park, though.
He makes it to second base.
What a strike there.
That was awesome. Let's see that again, folks.
Great strike. Mason Pierce is up. There's a courtesy runner who's going to come in. It looks like, no, never mind. He's just taking off his braces at second base. Only one out on the board for Culleoka. Pierce hits that one over the first baseman. Nobody was home. They're going to send one home, though. Culleoka, he's going to waltz in.
And he got it.
Say thank you. Williamson scores, makes it 7-5. The Warriors are in business.
They are in business. I mean, they very well have a chance to get in the lead in this inning.
Connor, the ball is in your court. Mason Pierce with just a great hit right there to get things started off and a run in. Pierce.
He's safe. We just heard
a little
all
bit
the,
of a look there at first base.
what's going on.
Williams gets the bat on the ball, sealed in center field. Is that one?
Unfortunately, those kind of hits just usually are caught. But it's still a good hit.
Hudson, Mr. 35 at the plate. Backs gets the wall, 2 outs with Pierce on first base. Regan's a little bit high on that first one.
Good eye. A good eye. The dogs are here.
Hudson Williams strikes one down, nearly past his coach on the third baseline.
Glad it didn't hit him. 1-1 count, 2 outs on the board. Williams up to bat once again. Putting like he's putting his bat. He's playing putt-putt. Here's the pitch.
Striking down the middle makes it 1-2. Williams got to be a little aggressive here, I would say.
I think he thought that was going to be a ball.
Now that one was.
Yeah, that one definitely was.
The Santa Fe faithful does not like that one. You
Nope.
can hear
the commotion.
Yeah. Those that are here, definitely you can see their heads rocking back and heads shaking. Even at 2-2. Williams pops that one up.
Yep, that's it.
That one will seal it. 7-5. We'll be right back here on the Front Porch Sports Network. Santa Fe in the lead, 7-5.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
And welcome back here. Sorry for the misspeak there. That is the ball game with Santa Fe winning 7-5. Folks, they are victorious in this one after a great start. A little bit of a rocky mid-couple of innings, but they come out with the dub on top 7-5. This is the game, folks. It is not another inning. This is the game. I'm sorry for the confusion there, but
hey, I'm just as confused as you are.
no, this was a good game, Drake.
It was.
This is a very good choice to be the game of the week, I think. Definitely a good one.
Definitely so. I Culleoka really put up a fight because Santa Fe, they unfortunately lost their luster after the third inning. But Culleoka, they came back in the fourth inning and they started fighting and they fought hard.
Yeah,
they really, really did.
Yeah, they did. And this was a really good one. And like I said, we don't necessarily do players of the game and players of the week in baseball, but definitely got to give a shout out to Carson Atkinson. He played a great game. Started off pitching, hit 2 homers in this one as well. You can go watch those highlights a little bit earlier into the game. Within the first couple of innings, he had a great first couple of innings, and then Santa Fe ultimately coming out victorious on this one. We had a game day show that was at the beginning of this. We talked to Ethan Richardson and Coach Pierce of Culleoka. Unfortunately, folks did not hear it because our audio was not connected, but we recapped what they talked about in that pregame show. All of that is on this live stream that's just over 3.5 hours long. If you've been with us on the radio this whole time, thank you for listening to my voice and Chris Yow's voice to begin, and then Drake Pugh's voice to end as well. We're going to be back with more games of the week in the future. We're not going to release what those are. It's supposed to be a surprise. We like to surprise the folks and the viewers as well of where we will be on a week-to-week basis, but I will reveal, as I said in the middle of this one, we will be at Santa Fe Unit School tomorrow for softball as the Lady Cats take on Battle Creek Wednesday night. Hopefully that forecasted rain, according to my weather app, is going to hold off. I think so. We will be there, and then we will head off for Easter as far as sports broadcast. Columbia will have 2 more baseball games as the weekends on Thursday and Friday. But we will have more games of the week in the future. But as far as this one's concerned, Santa Fe and the Wildcats are going to go home victorious in this one, a county rivalry over Culleoka. Super impressive W for the visitors in this one. Super great game. by Carson Atkinson. And we're going to sign off here from Culleoka Unit School. We'll hope to be back maybe in the future of the spring sports season. We've covered softball. We've covered baseball down here. So thank you to all the Culleoka folks that have tuned in. I know I appreciate it. I know Drake appreciates the viewers and listeners as well. For Drake Pugh and myself, Landon Sechrist, we're going to sign off from 101.7 WKOM as well.